Wow.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond.
And Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. For us, timing-wise, this is the new year. It's our first episode of the new year. It'll come out well after the new year has started.
Possibly February.
We have Paul back. Paul's here.
Yay!
Yay!
Welcome back, Paul.
He's
You're
not
remoting
on the
in.
camera.
But as the Paul giveth.
The Paul... Yes,
Paul
the Paul
taketh
giveth
away.
The Paul taketh away. Daniel is now sick.
Because Paul killed Daniel.
No, they kissed each other, and then...
Neither thing.
Neither
I
thing?
think the kissing might have
Neither
happened.
Neither thing.
Neither thing.
Neither thing.
Of things.
Yeah, Daniel's sick. It's that time of year.
I
We
didn't
can't
get him
dodge
sick
it.
this time.
You did not. No, this time.
This time.
No, his vacation got him sick.
And the
For
last
all his
time was
precautions.
I know.
I mean, but it's good to happen
least we
now.
didn't get
And
us
not,
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
God, all those anti-maskers that were watching us last time, they probably feel so vindicated.
Yeah.
was that
Anyway.
a thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Q&A after.
Yeah, we had a lot of people just like blowing up that Daniel was
The
wearing
fact
a
that
mask.
Daniel was wearing a mask was just unheard of.
Too much for them to handle.
Get over it.
Anyways,
Hi.
we love all viewers.
We do
Equally.
love that.
We love them. We're just gonna tease the fuck out of them too.
I'm going to go ahead and say I do not love all viewers. So.
Yes, so Dan will be gone. I will be running his character mechanically, and maybe some roleplay if it pops up.
Possibly
I plan to
second.
have all of my conversations with Phil right now.
This will be the
Just to spite
best
me.
chance, actually.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I don't think we have. Well, actually,
Ooh.
I think this is our last episode before we go fully live on Twitch.
Yeah.
We will not have the.
It's a
I mean,
bold statement, but
since
We're committed
not-
to it now.
We're committed to it now. So
Are
this
we
is
though?
this is our final main episode before we are fully live. We will not be recording beforehand and putting them out afterwards.
Theoretically.
speaking.
Possibly
Let's
catch
get-
us live
let's
next
get
Wednesday
some wiggle
at
room.
7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Maybe.
We will let you know on
Possibly.
social media.
Yeah, we'll have the officials for you at
Well-oiled,
some point.
this
but,
machine.
yeah. With that being said, I would like you all to sit back, relax,
And
grab a
camaraderie.
snack. Oh no, it's the new year, so there's a new phrase. And get
Same
ready
phrase.
for camaraderie and
And
shenanigans.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're
I can
back.
back up on anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Backtrack,
Just like, no,
backtrack.
I'm sorry.
We'll edit that in post.
Just blur his face out. Previously
Wow.
on the Obsidian Winds
That's
journey,
snuck out.
you guys had officially and finally come face to face with Gallifrax, the sculptor, the beholder that had been terrorizing Ranguin for quite some time, and has had a long history with the Dirtfists, Frognan's family.
Yeah.
The fight ensued, and with a lot of natural 20s,
Only from him.
Gallifrax kind of got his ass handed to him,
This dice is very
Yeah, we
old.
did.
We love a paladin.
This die is very old.
striking him, delivering the final blow. technically.
just-
No,
Roll
you
the
didn't.
20.
That dice is loaded.
Can I see that? Can I see that?
Is this dice loaded?
You all relax,
Very old.
activate. Now he's like second guessing himself.
I'm second guessing
He's like, oh
myself
shit, was
now."
that earned? You all began to start spreading out into different areas of the tower to try and find Frognan's family. Before that, I'm just so distracted.
Sorry. We'll stop. We're adults.
Before that, an untethering on Kylos' mind, as Victor decided to end his hijack and decided to take over a different body instead, assimilating to Gallifrax's form and pulling some of his abilities and shapes into himself. The professor, not entirely knowing exactly what was happening, decided to just fucking wail. Kill it.
No.
But with a quick misty step and a teleportation thereafter, unable to counter it, Victor did make his getaway. The team debating what to do next decided to find Frognan's family. Split up into 3 different groups. Frognan and Kylus kind of coming to terms with the secret they held on to for so long. Eventually found his family first. Pulling everyone up into the treasure room, you grab gold, gems, items of interest, and a mom and a sister.
Yay.
Releasing them from their petrified state, but not before explosions started going off at the base of the tower. Traps seemingly placed to collapse this tower if Gallifrax was ever slain. As the tower fell around you, you quickly had to make your way back inside to gather those remaining statued gnomish folk. And what was her name again? The one that you did save? It was Ramira, I believe. Rayma. Nope. Just Rayma.
Just Rayma.
Raymafornia.
With some close calls and some difficult checks, you were able to make your way out of the tower, scathed but living,
That was fun.
transforming into your giant shadowed form. You all,
He got knocked out, right?
for a moment,
For a moment, yeah.
Mhm. You all find yourself at the base of the tower. The tiny hut has been set up, and you guys are just coming out of your long rest. You had a lengthy conversation with your sister and your mother about maybe just getting the heck out of the underground.
Mm-hmm.
And with a whole village still missing, might be a topic to come back to another time. You awaken.
Now's another time.
Obsidian Winds, what would you like to do?
I'll spend the morning catching up on, now that I've snuggled my family for long enough, catching up on my responsibilities of all the identifications of everything.
Learning about some cursed items.
Yeah, inscribing a couple spell scrolls into my book.
Mark away the gold and you'll be good.
I did. I actually marked away 1,000 silver for a 4th level.
Nice.
Because it weighs a lot. Yeah, so I'm actually going to have a fairly routine morning for once, with a lot of my burdens feeling eased.
With the 2 hours, it's like 2 hours after rest or
Yeah.
something that we say,
Mhm.
before things start happening. Wolfgang's been practicing. Normally he does a lot of like strength-based workout morning stuff, and now he's trying to do a lot more dexterity-based things because of the desire to not get turned to dust in the future.
It's a good desire.
When Nesta wakes up, she's going to seek out the professor and kind of kick him awake.
I'm screwed. You kick him, he's like, I wasn't sleeping.
No, I know.
They kick you.
Just wanted to see if you were available for some, I'm going to hold up my sword, training?
Sure. I do seem to have a bit of a predicament myself as well. I think I'm cursed.
Oh, that's not good.
This sword, the one that you felt inclined to grab,
Oh.
has attached itself to me in a manner that I can't seem to voluntarily choose to distance myself from.
Oh, is it actively hurting you?
No. If I'm being perfectly honest, the curse isn't too bad.
Well, we could see what we could do about it. Maybe we can remove it, or...
Actually, I think I'm not going to make a decision for Daniel. It's fine.
Psychic damage.
I'll work with it.
Are you sure? That's not going to slow you down or hinder you?
I just have to make sure I don't mishandle it in combat. Otherwise, I think the snakes will be upset.
Maybe my identify spell can help figure out how to, sever a snake head?
You discovered everything.
Oh,
Already
sick,
on.
bro!
Sick, bro.
Essentially, a remove curse will allow him to unattune
So
to it.
British.
If you want to permanently remove the full curse, there's some extra stuff that you have to do.
Well, I think he wants to attune to it.
Well, he can't voluntarily unattune to it anymore anyways, so...
Either way, Do you feel up to training me? Still?
Sure.
All right. Let's do it.
You engage in a bit of sparring in the morning.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more helpful.
It's fine. It's not, again, not currently hurting me, so.
Good.
I rolled like literally 6 nat 20s, and
Oh.
no one else has rolled a single one. Right?
I'm just trying to figure
Have
out
you
if his
rolled one?
dice are actually loaded.
I got 2.
Sorry. You got 2?
I don't know if I should use this dice anymore.
Maybe I should.
No.
Oh, he almost.
I almost did.
No.
And when I wasn't rolling a natural 20, it was like the natural 20 was like
Always
near
on
the
the
top.
edge. Like, you waited.
All cheated Gallifrax.
Yeah!
Me too.
Redemption!
And also, you know, she rolled a
No,
bunch.
next
Didn't
time you
roll a
fight
single one.
him in Victor form, I just get to use that dice.
Wanna throw that dice in
If
the
that's
garbage?
any indication of how my night's gonna go, I'm not looking forward to it.
Kylos.
What?
Oz comes to you.
Oh.
A lot has been going on at the Obsidian Winds headquarters.
Oh, all right. What seems to be the business?
This could take a while.
And,
There's a lot of decisions that need to be made.
obviously, I'm the one to make them. So
Well, I was thinking we should bring Nesta in, seeing as she is the leader.
she looks a little sweaty right now.
Can't wait to stab Kylie with that sword.
Well, fine.
We have a number of individuals who have popped up and expressed interest in joining.
Have you poisoned them all?
No.
All right. Well, that'll be a start.
And a number of missions that need accepting.
More
And who
work.
to send out on.
Got it. And I guess once she's done hopping about, we can bring her in.
Right?
Good spa. Thank you. Well done. Oh. All right. I'm gonna walk over to
Barely broke a
Water.
sweat. You rejoin.
Prestidigitate some filth off of you.
Thanks.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
Sir? Being the leader of the Obsidian Winds, you will have to make some decisions about things going on at the headquarters back in Leminsa.
Oh, yes, of course. I'd be happy to.
We have a number of different missions that need accepting. There is one individual that we can even send out on any of it. I don't recommend sending that one person. It could be dangerous. But we do have a number of people who are wishing to join.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's exciting.
The only person we have currently who could be sent out on any mission is Sarah.
Sarah.
We did a little initiation to make sure she'd be up to par.
Specializes in glaive combat and sailing.
Oh, those are very useful talents. What kind of initiation did you?
I just took a little page out of your book and poisoned them.
What the fuck?
She responded remarkably well to it.
Very well, she survived just fine. Look, I'm just following your example.
When have I ever poisoned anyone, Kylie?
Me!
What? When?
Not necessarily by your hand, but you did speak with Glenn about.
Are you putting that on me? Oh, I did, didn't I?
Oh, God.
Yikes. No, I forgot about that. Sorry. Let's try not to do that in the future with our new initiates, maybe.
Well, it's just a screening, really. They weren't in any mild danger I put them in. Very mild.
What kind of poison?
Mine.
Yes.
From my tail.
Is that,
Mild.
Incredibly destructive.
Incredibly mild destruction.
We will figure out a new initiation procedure going forward, I believe. But I appreciate your initiative. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will look over these new initiates. Thanks.
Just so that we can have.
Yeah.
You have a number of names. Kedrick Stoneknuckle, a dwarven man in his late 200s. Specializes in magic and music.
I like him.
Stone Knuckle Dwarf.
Real
have-
strong name.
You have Liam Sespa.
Liam, how do you spell Cespa?
S-E-S-P-A.
S-E-S. Okay.
Sounds a little suspect.
Human man, lots of mystery surrounding him, not forthcoming about his past.
Nope, out.
Definitely don't want that.
Specializes in reconnaissance. So he's good at information gathering.
Real quick, everyone just say hi, Kirby.
Hi, Kirby!
Hi, Kirby!
You have Mila Meeks, a female tabaxi in her 20s. Specializes in public speaking and murals. She's a very good painter.
Oh, we could have a painted mural in the house.
She gets in
Keep
a
her
lot
name on the
of she gets in a
list.
lot of
Okay.
trouble with the law.
Oh.
I like her.
Usually because she's very outspoken.
I like her
Oh, yeah.
still.
Semolina Garon
Uh-huh.
Semolina.
wants to join.
So Melina wants to join.
Mhm.
How am I near this conversation?
Yeah, I mean they're
sure
not.
we're not keeping it
yeah,
secret.
Not
Yeah.
keeping it a secret really.
At that name, Wolfgang will kind of start to approach.
Clearly specializes in healing magics, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about this name. Juju Lalori, a gnome in her late 200s, is a little eccentric, but specializes in smithing and jewelry making.
Sounds lovely. Sounds like another side business. Keep
You
the
has-
coin coming
you
in.
have Horace Valaba, a Goliath man in his late 30s.
Horace what? Sorry.
Valaba, V-A-L-A-B-A.
Okay, thank you.
He is an excellent chef.
I mean, all these skills seem rather useful for what we're doing.
But we do have Wolfgang for the cooking.
I mean, I'm not there right now.
Right, we could have someone
I cook for
taking
you
care
guys
of
here.
the place while
And
we're
then,
out.
and then last, you have Xandis Weiss, a half-elf in their 30s, who specializes in hunting and tracking and combat with a longbow.
They sound like quite a well-rounded group
I know, I
altogether.
feel like we should just...
Maybe just bundle them all
That's
up
what I'm
and
thinking.
send them on their way.
You're not going to poison them first?
Oz
I poisoned a few
Oz
already.
explains that Atrodane is stretched thin as the only employee at a now bustling tavern.
Didn't think that through.
Maybe we can spend...
She does not know how to cook very crazy meals. She can cook basic things. She also doesn't know where to get any ale currently or how to set up that business.
I didn't really intend for her to be running everything.
Right.
Maybe we
There's
spend
no one else there to do it.
Maybe we can spend the day thinking of some tests for each of them, and then tonight we report back our findings and maybe send Oz back with
It's gonna take Oz days to get back there.
So, I mean, might as well be
Probably
thorough
weeks.
then. Why rush it if it takes so long? Let's be deliberate. And we can talk about it during our break.
That sounds excellent.
We'll talk about it during break.
Yeah.
There are also a number of missions available that need to be taken on.
All right. Well, Oz,
Ready to ride.
thank you for all this information. We look forward to deliberating amongst the group, and we will let you know, and we'll send messages to Ultradane once we know what we're going to do.
We will also need a means of the headquarters running when I'm not present, in case you ever summon me again. Because now there's no one there except
I'm aware.
Atrodane.
I just needed you for a minute. Didn't want to, but happy you're here. Good to see you. And if you wouldn't mind just putting a little bit of poison off to a few vials on the side. Just in case. You never know.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. Just to have on
Exactly.
hand.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
Poison. All right.
Thank you very much, Oz. Well done.
Well, now that that's done, are we going to talk about what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, that's funny you mentioned that. I wanted to say something to that effect.
The beholder dead, but then not dead, and also Victor?
So
I think that about covers it. I mean, we were all there.
I feel-
How?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably on me. I thought he was gone. He clearly wasn't. And I probably didn't pay enough attention or didn't see the signs, but sorry I put everybody in this kind of a situation. Really.
No, it's not your fault. We don't blame you.
It's definitely not your fault. I mean,
I
we
mean,
could have seen this coming.
I should have seen this coming. It was kind of obvious that
So you think he was still residing inside you?
what I mean, yeah. How yeah. Why wouldn't he be? That's
guess he's gone
Damn.
now.
I hope. I mean, he'll be back. He wants you. He wants the professor. You guys have something he wants pretty badly.
I have a feeling he wants you too.
We will say this. We can mitigate some damage. We can warn the other sigil bearers that he's out there,
Yeah.
that he might be coming for them. Because if he's not coming for us, he's coming for them.
I could at least.
How long ago did we say we'd meet? What's her name?
Lavana?
Lavana.
I had sent her a
Milana?
message.
Milana.
So you saying you
Milana.
weren't.
Milana.
Hold on.
Didn't I send her a message saying it was too dangerous?
Yes.
did,
Oh, we did. Okay.
You eventually said, like, just stay safe, keep moving, we're not meeting up. Yeah.
Anyways, I just needed to get that off my chest. I felt bad about it since last night.
You couldn't have known.
Yeah, I should have.
We'll have to be more careful. But we
Even
don't
if he-
blame you.
Even if he was hiding in you, like, the fact that he could jump into a dead body no one really knew, he had that opportunity quite a few times to leave you, and he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I don't, yeah. Regardless, I just feel like it's something I should have known and noticed, and I didn't, so that's on me.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up too much, you know?
Easy for you to say, pal. You didn't let my murderous, psychotic grandfather ride around in you for however long he did, and then escape into a very horrible monster.
Doesn't sound like me.
No, it wasn't. It was me. Are you being weird?
I don't think I'm being weird, Wolfie. I just think it's weird that you're always trying to jump on grenades and take one for the team, and
Can
it's
you
always
name one
your
other
fault.
time?
Not right now. I don't. It's too much for me. I just need to. I'll be able to walk.
That was weird, right? Am I crazy? That was
I
weird.
He's going through a
feel
lot.
like that's just par for the course.
Yeah, I
He
guess
transformed into a freaky beast yesterday. I mean, I'm sure that messes with his head.
That was awesome, by the way.
I know, right? It was like shadows were moving all around. It was pretty sick.
Well, we've got Frogman's family back. What's the next step? Are we going back to Hovel Hollow?
You, spending a bit of time away, have noticed that the stone on the remaining gnomes is starting to fade away.
The other, 3?
Ooh.
3 left, yep.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, so guys, I think we should head back to Hovel Hollow and kind of take stock there. The one concern I have is the only way we know back is both destroyed and protected by a brain dragon.
I thought you got rid of the dragon.
That was temporary. That's something that really only lasts a short time, and unless there's unique circumstances, that dude's back and just pissed off.
There's got to be more tunnels around here, right?
It's been a wee bit. Maybe he took a nap. I'm not here. I don't know. I'm talking.
Strana, do you know of any ways back?
There's a couple different ways back to the main tunnel from here. I just don't know what's taken up residence them. I've been stoned for a long time now.
I mean,
A lot
have you
has...
Sorry.
God damn it.
have you faced many things that are worse than a zombie, whatever freaking dragon thing?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I
right
don't
now,
either.
So no.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. There's 6, 7. Is your mom?
10.
Is your mom a fighter?
I mean,
we-
she's a badass, but I've never seen her take
We-
physical combat.
We've got a lot of on
Yeah,
us right now.
but also a lot of liability.
I mean, every day's a liability.
But these people aren't fighters. I'm pointing to the 4 clearly common folk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we all got to get home, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be some risk.
So what routes do you know?
I imagine There's a road through an Onyx City.
We don't want to go that way. There's a
Okay.
dwarf patrol down there that sounds like they might be mad at us.
Dwagar.
We might have tricked them. We might have killed some of their friends. It's a whole thing.
Okay. There's another path that goes underwater.
Okay. Actually, might not be a bad idea. I can make us all water breathe.
Didn't that freaky dragon come out of the water?
You're not there.
Yeah,
You saw it.
It did, didn't it?
It was
Okay.
swimming in water underneath.
Okay, might be terrible.
Okay. Those are really like our only two.
Okay, the first one is Dwerger patrols and
Mhm.
possibly civilization to kill. The other one is a freaky brain dragon.
Yeah, well, but we didn't kill them the second time we came into contact with them. You were able to charm them.
But then they came back for us, didn't they?
Remember the much bigger patrol came walking by that we narrowly avoided
I mean,
with the dude on top of the giant slug blue
Here.
whatever the hell that thing was.
Well, but weren't they working for the Beholder?
Huh?
I don't
Or are
think
they
so.
separate?
I think they're separate.
They couldn't
So-
work. I mean, either way, they're dangerous.
I might be crazy here. I kind of feel like if we're prepared and expecting a dragon, not necessarily to kill it, but to get by it, after seeing what we've done with the Beholder, we have some incredible tools. I can try to banish it again.
Mhm.
You can blind it. Can't you get blindness from your god as well? I mean, you're stealthy as shit.
I'll bash
You're
his
just
fucking skull in.
Yeah, you can just like open, like, I don't even know. You can take a hit like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're rested now. I mean, when we fought that thing before, we were really not in good shape.
Let's maybe not try to fight it, but I think that might.
And perhaps we stealth around it. I mean, I don't think that thing would have even come for us if it wasn't for other people attacking him because of situations.
Always the diplomat.
What happened?
Well, didn't Kylus, throw?
I don't think any of us know that, but him and maybe you.
You're the only two who know
Are you
that.
are you saying Kylus shot at that thing, and that's why you almost died? That's why
Yeah,
you almost you had your flesh melted from your
Every
bones.
time I
Yeah.
think I'm starting to like him.
But it's not his fault. I mean, I feel like someone egged him on.
Who?
I don't know.
Who else
Some
was-
outside
was it-
force. Who
was it
knows?
you
Maybe
who
it was
also
bad.
can
No,
fly?
I don't know. It was some weird intention that came from
Don't
deep
make
within.
excuses
No,
for
I'm
him.
sure it wasn't personal. I'm sure it was just fucking around and finding out.
I mean, I don't totally hate that he did it, but I kind of do.
Well, he's the one who suffered the most severe consequences of that action.
I mean,
And Nesta.
yeah, her face almost got melted off. That's not great.
It's not great.
I mean, I was feeling insecure next to her anyways, so that just kind of evens the playing field.
Okay.
Always thinking.
God, what is happening?
So, if we go back the way we came, that takes us through the city, yeah?
Didn't we do both of those things on the way here?
Well, I think you're talking about a tunnel that's almost exclusively water, yeah?
Mhm.
So maybe there's a different route that bypasses the city, but still takes us by the dragon.
There should be a river nearby here, so
So we're gonna swim the river.
if that's the only other path. If you don't want to
Water
go down the
breathing
other
sounds great, but I can't swim.
You could hold on to one of us while we swim. On
one.
our
Actually,
backs.
with this armor now, I'm an excellent swimmer. So
There we are.
Is it all underwater, or could it be over the water?
most of it's underwater.
So, okay, so you have to swim to some extent.
Yes.
I may ask for your help once more.
Sure.
Here's the thing. There's a angry band of deep dwarves out there, which probably, based on what we've seen so far, want to enslave your people.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an issue that needs dealing with.
It does kind of sound like something we should do something about.
Okay. Or yes, definitely. Or we get the fuck out of the Underdark and we just skirt by. I mean, I just had a thought, and this might be stupid, but I mean, I just was identifying some of these statues. I'm pretty sure this griffin, handing you a griffin, the bronze statue, can turn into a freaking griffin. Like a real ass griffin. And I've been studying the spell that he uses on himself. I mean, you saw how I turned into a lizard before? If we put our brains together, think of some big flying creatures, I might be able to turn someone, even, what's your name, Frefna?
Rayma?
Yeah, even Rayma, like, I could turn
was
you
way
into, I mean, something
been a
huge that flies or something, takes everyone away.
That honestly sounds a little terrifying.
Okay, not you. No, not you.
Okay,
No,
thank
you're
you.
good. Maybe Mom. Mom? You're pretty badass. But either way, what I'm
curious
saying
what it's like to fly.
is you and then this griffin maybe, you can already fly, you just walk on the frickin' ceiling, like maybe we just fly over everything, and even if they see us, what are they gonna do?
How do I make this statue become a thing? A person, a griffin, whatever?
So, I mean,
Let's go back to that real quick.
yeah.
I feel like you're glossing over that pretty quick.
No, I agree. It's what my spell told me. It was something kind of strange, but essentially...
neighborhood?
Yeah.
Who are we gonna call?
I mean, it looks like all you gotta do is, like, speak with intention and chuck the thing at the ground.
And it turns is it like just, and then it's gone forever, and I get to use it? This thing is in...
No. So, okay, again, my spell gives me kind of weird feelings and vibes, right?
Ooh.
I get the feeling...
I really like the way you said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Keep going.
it's temporary, right? A couple of hours, maybe. You might need time to recharge.
What are we talking, like 5-6 hours
I
maybe?
don't know. You have the item in your D&D Beyond. I don't.
Yeah, let's roleplay the item descriptions.
Continue.
So, you chuck the thing at the ground, you speak a command word, and then the figurine becomes a living creature. If the space where the creature would appear is occupied by other creatures or objects, it doesn't become the creature.
Zach is at his wit's end.
All right. well,
Wow.
The creature is friendly to you and your companions.
Okay, settle down.
based on the level
He's
of
just getting
excitement over
taller.
here.
Frog man.
That's my Baldur's Gate
Oh, no,
character.
he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
All right.
Word vomit.
Word vomit, you now have all the information you need. Wow. My
was-
computer
I
screen
didn't do
went
that.
dark. That took so long.
Jesus.
I knew that. I wanted to see if you knew it.
Psychic glance.
Wolfgang Ravencroft.
I haven't cast that yet.
All right. Well, based on the level of excitement over here, I think we've got a plan on where we're going, right?
Do
Of
the
course.
Onyx City, yeah?
You guys have been talking for quite some time, so I
We've
figured
got a
you guys-
plan.
All
Huzzah!
right. Look at you guys making decisions. So
I'm
proud.
ready for a break.
I did it. I drained
Actively
Zach.
hot from that.
Not even 7:30 yet.
Drained him.
All right.
Alright.
We have a tentative plan, a loose plan.
What do you think, Mom? Elstrana?
I think it's worth it. Again, we've been stoned for so long. You guys know this space the most right now.
Have you had relationships with the Dwergar before?
No, I didn't even know any Dwergar were in there. It was just runes.
Okay.
So,
All right. I like it. Straight through the Onyx City.
Well,
Unknown buildings and
straight above the
unknown
Onyx.
numbers of Dwegar and monsters.
It sounds like you don't like it.
I love it.
I think we're gonna fly over everything.
I feel like he's lying.
I'd never lie.
Never try to determine if he's lying or not. Fool's errand.
Oh, John's gonna roll an insight check.
My paladins can roll insight checks.
Yeah.
Ready for that one.
You can't.
I'm gonna have
Nice.
+3 to it.
28.
4. She has no bonus to her insight.
I got more charisma, so it's
I
even
know.
higher now.
All right. You guys are off.
Yeah.
As you all march forward through this mushroom forest once more. Nesta, you would notice it first, ever so slightly. Some of the mushrooms are starting to lose that stone look about them. They're starting to regain whatever organic material they once were.
The mushrooms are coming back.
At that, Wolfgang's axe comes out.
No, they're cool.
You think maybe we could ask them for an alternative route?
Also, who's carrying the statues?
Oh yeah, because
Phil-
you're not
Phil's
beastie
probably got all of
anymore.
He can't lift all three.
I will probably be one over my shoulder.
Okay.
Wait, they're little guys, right?
Yeah.
Two.
Probably when they're stone, what, 100 pounds each?
What do you want?
Roll an athletics check.
Yeah, you bet, pal.
You bet.
You bet.
It's not a 20, so we're good.
17.
17. It's tough. You're moving at half speed, but you're doing it. Walking
Who else
through.
is carrying one?
The professor would be
Oh,
carrying one
okay.
as well. Just, I am not a pack mule.
You get used to it.
You guys head out of the forest unaccosted.
Guess we won't ask them. All right.
You come out, seeing the Onyx City before you. Seems quiet.
So, I think we know the direction of the city, right? We stick on the opposite wall. We try to be quiet. And if we think we raise any kind of noise or attention, we take to the skies.
I like it.
I think I'll spend some time in the sky, maybe go up and see if I can see anything like before.
That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
Okay.
I'll go with you if you like.
Reach that mind of
Whatever.
yours out. Talk to some of us.
Never mind that.
Do you want a psychic link?
Sure. I realized last time I did this, I'm supposed to be rolling a d8.
I know. I went through everyone's character sheets recently, and I was like, oh shit.
2.
2 hours.
All right.
What are you rolling
Just
for?
with her?
D4.
D4.
Yeah, who are you linking with?
Nesta.
Just Nessa? Okay.
Just Nesta.
Linked, you feel that thumb press in the back of your head.
Hello, Thumb, my old friend.
Well, that was like this weird thing for a very long time, and I was like, oh, there she is.
It's a familiar thumb now.
Yeah, before it was a weird thumb. Like,
Yeah.
whose thumb is that?
Stranger thumb.
Alright, I'll fly up.
Stupid. I'm an idiot. Okay, you
You're
fly.
a beautiful idiot.
Clicking your heels up into the sky, you soar. Go ahead and make me a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It's dark in here.
Dark.
16.
16, not bad. Looking about the space, you see off in that distance again with your vantage point, you see that glow, that light of fire or flame or
In the same
or
place
some.
it was before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, vantage point is a little different, but it looks like the exact same place where you left it.
Okay.
Peering around elsewhere, though, you don't see any other creatures moving about.
Okay.
That's good.
I'll come back down and I'll say, it looks like they're still camped in the same place. Not much else going on that I can see.
All right. Maybe we try and find a route that goes away from where they're camping.
Elistrana, do you know the way?
I mean, it would be direct, straight shot, but I like your idea. Heading to the right, we curve along the edge. It'll be a longer path, but less things to run into.
Alright.
All right. Quietly, y'all.
Group stealth check, please.
Groups. First
Would-
roll of the new year.
Would I have been able to dampen my...
What'd you roll?
Natural 20.
armor? Don't look at me like that.
Disadvantage, buddy.
Don't look at me like that. Don't
Roll
look at me
survival
like
check.
that.
Well, actually, no, you wouldn't have been able to. simply due to the nature of what was going on in that mushroom forest. There is no plant life to grab. You're just picking up stone. Yeah. you
Can
wouldn't be able
I
to find it.
also remind all of my rescue people? Remember, we are Swerfneblin.
Mhm.
We are good at camouflage. Please, everyone roll with advantage.
They're using their advantage, yes.
Do all of you feel like Frogman's real accents coming back to him now that he's with his family?
It's that whole
So
thing
how
when
did
you
it
go
when I-
home, yeah.
Sometimes that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Roll with advantage. Woo! That's a 19 for Lizdrana. We've got Mom. A natural 1 and a 3
Ooh.
for a total of 7. And then Rima. That's an 18. Yeah, 18 plus nothing.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
3.
That's a failure.
Yeah.
I do have to roll for the professor as well, who is also at disadvantage because plate.
But is it just now straight up roll?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, you just gave your family Smurf Merflin?
Well, because it's a racial
It's a
ability.
racial ability.
So every deep gnome can do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He fails. Natural 20,
So that is
which brings us to a single success.
net.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
We're at a net single success. It's up to them.
26.
Okay.
And then failure.
You know it.
So still single success.
Still some. Well, you need over half.
Isn't that? But didn't we get that?
Oh, wait,
because
wait. Oh,
two,
you-
2 out of the 3 deep gnomes succeeded, so that's +1.
Oh, yeah. You're totally
Then I
right.
succeeded, so it's +2.
5.
-1, 0, +1.
Because I think his
Plus
natural 20
2,
is what did it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, yeah, it would have been a failure. You guys sneak quietly, expertly around the space, catching people where others fall. A rock gets kicked and you catch it. Gently set it down. Moving forward.
I catch it.
Nesta, you would see.
I got a natural 20, I'd catch it.
I got a 26.
As you're moving around down one of these alleyways, you see a patrol moving through. But they do eventually pass, not noticing you.
What are you saying?
I think
I'm saying move
I think
forward.
I
Oh,
she was
right,
just
okay.
saying move. Yeah, I thought it was weird.
You
but-
begin to move
For
forward.
those listening at home, I used army signals.
Armies.
You could have just
not army as in like the military, just really army.
Yeah.
That was good.
Got him.
You all begin to trudge forward once again, coming up to the incline. No incidents.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
It does take you the better part of an hour.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. Makes sense.
look at us. Who thought we'd be here?
Not me.
Not me.
Thought I was gonna kill you with a beholder.
You tried.
You
You
crashed
didn't count
up.
on cheating.
Yeah. Didn't count on Paul's loaded dice.
You know what? You're absolutely correct.
she rolled 0 nat 20s.
That's true.
Happened to roll a bunch.
You guys move on through the tunnel, around the corner. You travel your next 30 minutes again before you start to see that opening that leads into where you guys had that fight with the cave fishers.
Mm-hmm. This is where...
Gonna keep approaching.
Okay.
It's where the dragon was last seen.
So let's be aware. Anything that's a spell with some duration that we can do to either dampen ourselves or prepare for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You have Hex up.
Yeah. All right.
Can I cast Fairy Fire? No?
Do you want to cast it
Bad
right
idea?
now?
Is that a bad idea?
Don't make us more visible.
You do
Oh.
you do know fairy fire is like an instantaneous, like boom, you've set it on a space.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
Whispering, Wolfgang's like, should we maybe like get a distraction that way and go that way kind of a thing?
And
Oh, like we did with the stone people.
Yeah, kind of, actually.
Which, speaking of, at this moment, you and the professor start to feel movement.
Brogdon.
And as you look, you're carrying not statues anymore, but people. And they relax
Oh.
and are no longer statues.
Are they
Effects
conscious?
of- They seem unconscious currently.
Great. 2 more people to fail a stealth check.
They're
There's
swiftly.
no. Honestly, it's 2 more people to cover up for you fucks.
Oh man.
I will need a new stealth check if you're stealthing up to the edge of this.
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
spell.
Should we
welcome back to
all-
life, guys.
They are unconscious.
Okay. As we do that,
Did you roll any 20s with that?
I got real close. Like I hit the ones next to it, but not so. I don't know.
Professor's rolling. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh wow. He got a 16.
7.
Swerve Neblin.
That's 1 success, 1 failure.
27.
Of course. 12. That's a failure.
8.
That's a failure.
22.
That's a success. It's now on the NPCs.
All right.
Come on,
You are
NPCs.
Swerve Neblin.
Yes, they will use their abilities.
For most of them, that should be their last one because it's proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
So
After all is drawn.
nice.
She got a 20,
Roll that die.
so that's a success. Mom. That's a 19 for Mom.
Nice.
Maybe it only works on men.
I think only Keegan.
And that's a natural 20 for Rayma.
Wow.
So that's you got God, the NPCs, the fucking nobodies, the
They
people
are
sitting
carrying this
at
team.
4 HP.
Hey, not me. They're not carrying me
That's
nowhere.
true.
No,
That's
you're
true.
very stuck.
I was ready to fight this dragon. Let's just put that on record.
You begin to sneak
I
up
was
to
gonna
the
jump
edge of this space.
off of the thing.
All of those pillars that you guys had hopped across are gone. It is just
What's
empty,
the
open chasm
distance
now.
to the?
From that angle, because it was at a diagonal, from this space it's maybe 55, 60 feet
I can make that jump.
with the proper spells. Yeah.
Don't try it, dude.
Maybe we fly.
Maybe we see what happens.
Maybe you're a strong flyer, right?
Yes.
Can you kind of ferry some of my people?
Yes, I can do that.
I can simply walk along the side of the wall too.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, maybe just with a flyer to kind of escort them in case of falling.
I'll go across. That way, at least someone is over on that side. In case anything goes wrong, I can react.
Okay.
Take care of Wolfie.
At
He
this,
just starts walking along it.
at that point, Wolfgang's not standing there with you guys anymore.
You got
He
the
went, he went back down the tunnel a little bit.
Okay.
Carrying two.
No, I put them down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'll skirt along with my people as well.
Okay.
Would I be able to fly across with a gnome? With my boots?
Yeah, with one gnome.
With
Sure.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The main reason they were hard to carry was because they were statues.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of
Yeah.
his gnomes.
Now they're people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little
They don't weigh.
ones.
They don't weigh as much
I'm
anymore.
gonna grab his unconscious gnome.
Okay.
I'll grab a couple gnomes.
I mean, there's only 3.
Yeah.
And the professor has one already over there.
Right.
I'm gonna go find Wolfgang.
Okay. Wolfgang, you moved away.
He's just standing there with this griffin statue in his hand.
Hmm.
All right. Real. He's fucking with me. Kind of like looking back, see if anybody's watching me. The rest-
Silas eventually comes walking up.
What's going on there, buddy?
do you think this is a real griffin? You think I can make it turn into a real griffin?
If Mr. Nand identified it,
Man, you hesitated for
I
like,
well, I think it is. I don't think this is the place to use it, if I'm being honest. Narrow cave corridor.
big creature with big wings.
Yeah,
you're right.
doesn't seem like the place. You know?
And
Maybe
you know-
let it.
Do you think I can make that jump?
You know, you are something, but I got a new spell I want to try out, so why don't you come try it out with me?
Oh, you took Dimension Door.
Yeah, all right. Let's go.
I'll put my hand.
Is it gonna
on his-
hurt?
It might a little. I'll put my hand on his shoulder, and black wind will just, and we disappear on the other side.
Oh my god, so cool.
As you land, the professor pulls out his blade.
I'm like trying to wipe it off of me.
Did it hurt?
No.
No. I'll work on that.
I don't think I want to know what that was about, but puts the sword away.
You do.
Easy, Phil.
All right, come on. One by one, you slowly usher people along, moving them back and forth with your flight. things seem to be going well.
Seems to? What was that? Shit.
Dominic said
way
dick
down.
when he's a DM. That's why.
It's a long way down. You can't see. Making it to the other side.
He killed his last enemy too quickly.
He's mad.
Vengeance.
It's quiet.
A little too quiet?
Too quiet. A little 3 quiet. Do you proceed down the hall?
We all made it?
Mid?
Amazing.
Because you decided not to go down the water path, which is where I had placed it.
Oh, good.
I was like, I want narrow hall, underwater,
Oh, man.
easy shot. Like,
Well, how well would that breath weapon really work down there?
Probably great.
Yeah.
acid and water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it travels even further and lingers.
Oh.
Get some away from it though.
You all begin to proceed down further.
I think Elmira's close to here, guys.
Another 15, 20 minutes go by. You see the turning pathway, which is where Elmirna was. Looking into that space, no one seems to be present.
I will regain my spell slot.
Biting your arm. I think this does something like that too. Except mine's bad.
It certainly seems that way.
Mm-hmm.
Not a very smart move, just tune to items, was it?
I learned more about it faster.
Where's Elmirna?
I mean, you talked to her last. Maybe she went back to Hovel Hollow?
I'll send her a message.
Okay.
Elmirna, we've returned from our quest. Where are you now?
Tell her where we're going to.
We're heading to Hovel Hollow.
That's one word.
Excellent.
10 words to go.
That's all I need.
5 words.
You get a response. Well, then we will see you all shortly. That is where we are too. Everyone seems to be coming back.
She says everyone's coming back.
That's great news. Wow, look at us. Heroes.
Feels kind of good, doesn't it?
I suppose.
Oh shit.
You guys keep traveling?
Yeah. Heading to Hollow.
Ciao, boy.
Ciao, boy.
Force march.
Oh boy.
More exhaustion.
You all begin to proceed forward.
Voluntarily take 6 more points of exhaustion.
And you're
Wolf.
dead. Traveling along your path, you eventually begin to hear some music. Some actual music.
Happy music!
Brittany's having big feelings right now.
Yeah!
It's the gnome
Alright, let's
party
kill 'em all.
finally.
It's the gnome party. You earned it. As you guys come out into the space, you actually notice first light in the distance, torchlight, beginning to illuminate the space before you. As you just see a number of different gnomes collecting together. Some are reuniting with certain family members. The ones that you guys have been carrying are slowly like coming to consciousness at this point. Elmirna, out there in the center, who for the first time is actually kind of being welcomed into this town. Most of the building's still kind of in disrepair, but a lot of the people have returned, but not everyone. There's still a lot of people missing. You are all immediately flooded by a wave of people running towards you. But not to you, to his mother. The leader of this
Sure, makes
of
sense.
this city.
Yeah.
It's like,
this
oh,
little
my
town.
adoring fan.
Just a lot of ears just running past you.
Ouch. Cut by one of them.
Oh my god. Running up and kind of grabbing and hugging. They reach Eldrana as well and come to you as well. Just some of them kind of rubbing you on the head. Some of them pick you up and give you a big hug and squeeze.
Do the other gnomes have hair?
Some of them do, yeah.
Why are you bald?
You can't just ask someone why they're bald.
She just did. In character.
I'm a male in my 40s.
You're in your 80s.
It happens. I'm 47.
All right.
117. That doesn't really add up.
Yeah, you are swept up into a gnomish celebration of people returning back from wherever it was they had gone to. A lot of time missing for a lot of these people.
Wolfgang's gonna sidle up next to Kylus. Not bad, right?
Do they have booze?
We both know you do.
No, I don't. I know what you're talking about. Besides, they wouldn't know what to do with it.
I'm not talking about for them.
Fair enough. I'll tap into my reserves a bit later.
That boy. Feels pretty good though right now, huh?
It's nice to see Mr. Nan so happy.
What about you?
I think we did good. 100%. Not bad.
Killed a big bad monster. Saved a village of people. Not bad being a hero sometimes, right? Even if there's not a lot in it for us.
It does pay quite well.
Money comes and goes, buddy.
That it does.
You should
We done with this now?
waiting for you to get that bottle.
Into the ring.
Bring two! or three. I don't remember if you can hear me in there.
What happens to the ring? Does it just fall on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
I pick it up. I'm just holding it in my hand.
I'm taking my sweet time. It's gonna be a while.
I believe this is your first time back into the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since the chaos
Unfolded.
Fuck.
You find on your desk an apology letter.
Okay.
Shakily written by Bramble.
Oh.
Essentially,
Do it in the voice.
yeah, essentially apologizing for everything that transpired, everything he said. He feels unworthy. It's very like self-deprecating, like beating himself up kind of thing. And while you're reading the note, you just see the pot shaking as he just sits there.
All right, Bram, you're starting to make me feel bad. All right. You come out. It's fine. I'm not mad at you. All right. It wasn't you. It was Mr. Nat. He's very manipulative and evil. Can't be trusted under any
Why am I
circumstances.
blinking on Bramble's voice?
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Okay.
There
Okay,
it
there it is. Oh, okay.
Can't trust Mr. Nan. Anyone that you can see your own reflection on top of their head. Can't trust him.
It's baldest.
Yeah, that's like prejudice in multiple ways.
Glass people.
Glass people. Yep.
Okay.
But as long as you don't trust Mr. Nand or Phil,
Never. Who's Phil?
you might find out one day. If I bring him in here, keep your eye on him.
I'll keep both of them on him.
He's very loud and angry.
Oh.
Calls himself an educator.
You mean like the ones that you had?
It's far worse than the ones I had.
Ugh.
I had some bad ones too.
You ran the gambit.
Yep. Went through a lot of
Well, most of them you got fired, so.
What? It shouldn't be. Never mind. You know what? Let's not get into it.
Fine. I am really sorry, though.
It's fine. You know, just draw yourself a bath, relax, take a load off.
I don't know, I kind of have trauma with running water now.
Take a little lie down under the tree up there, and or feel free to use my bed.
Wow.
There were a lot of bad things that happened all over this space, I'm starting to realize. He really ran all over this place with me.
He didn't get up under the tree, so we have that at least. And he didn't find my journals, so we have that as well.
That's true. But he did know he got a plum.
Well, you find a place that you feel comfortable.
I think I'll stay in my pot.
All right.
Okay.
Just know I don't blame you, and we're all good here.
Okay.
That happened
Lovely
to
letter.
kill you.
Lovely letter.
Thanks.
If
It
you
was
would-
my 12th draft.
Oh, Brambies.
Well, it is perfection. If you wouldn't mind taking my sketches though and getting hidden with the journals, and
Oh yeah.
I get to pick out some booze.
Starts gathering them up. Heads on over to where you stash your writings.
And I'll start picking out some bottles and. No, not that one.
It's too good for them.
Yeah. Start going lower and lower
Oh
on
my
the
God,
shelf.
we're gonna go down,
Yeah.
God damn it.
You lift up the base plate on the ground.
Yeah. Into the reserves.
Plastic jug.
Yeah.
Just 3 X's on it.
I'll grab an armful of like just crap that's gonna mess everyone up, and then I'll get like one nice bottle.
Okay. You eventually come back. By the time you've returned, Frognan has been forcibly wrapped into a dancing circle.
Aww.
I believe he would be making that face.
Your mother and Elzdrana have been pulled off. Some of the Hollow Guard have returned and are now checking in with Elzdrana. You all essentially overhear there are some people still missing, and that the Hollow Guard will be setting up some search and rescue. See if they can't find these people.
That's good.
Eventually. What are you all doing?
You apparate next to me with an armful of shitty booze and one bottle of good one.
Yep.
I take the bottle that's good out of here.
Wow.
The one bottle that's you're like holding an armful and then one I'm just gonna be like
Wait, that's the bad one. Hold on.
sure.
No, it is. No. See, it's terrible. You hate it. It's those northern taste buds of yours.
Yeah, it'll
Frostbite.
Frostbite.
It'll do. It'll do. A little swill, but you know, whatever.
All right. Well, you're sharing it with me, so.
Of course. Looks like you're sharing those with this place.
Yeah. Here you go, little gnomes. Take it.
Bunch of them just grab these bottles, just start drinking away. They also start sharing some alcohol that they create here.
Is it mushroom wine?
It's mushroom wine.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's kind of musty. Yeah, it's got a very unforgettable taste.
I've had, a third of this bottle already. I'm sure it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad, and it's definitely getting the job done.
I'm gonna, whenever I can get out of freaking dance.
Myrna eventually comes by and pulls you away.
Amazing. Have you been back to your hut yet?
Temporarily, yes.
How's it looking?
Not that much different, actually.
Oh, you should invest in cleaning service or something.
Except for the 2 dead bodies that were on the floor.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take care of that.
Let's step away for a minute. So, what kind of happened when everyone turned back?
There was a lot of gathering themselves. They didn't really know where they were. Wanted to know about loved ones.
Amira, why do you stay in Hovel Hollow?
I didn't really have much of a place to go to. I've been to the surface. They don't take kindly to my people. So
My people, forgive me for saying, don't really take kindly to you either.
they don't harass me, though. They leave me alone. Up there, I'm hunted, so.
Do you think you still would be?
Not unless I hide. The world's big. There's plenty of spaces to disappear to.
Yeah. I just think everyone else in Hovel Hollow, I want to get to the surface where it'll be safe for them. They aren't prejudiced against my people up there, I've found. But I'd be worried about what happens to you.
I can take care of myself.
Yes, I'm not denying that. Also, would you ever want to, join my crew?
This group you're wandering with?
Yeah, I mean, we made a guild. No big deal. We're kind of heroes. In case you haven't figured that out yet.
Seems very apparent to me you are definitely heroes here.
Yeah, I guess.
If you had hair, I'd ruffle it. She just kind of polishes your head a
There you
bit.
go.
For whatever reason, all the bald jokes are coming out.
We open that can of worms.
Yeah.
Stop! You're gonna mess up my shine.
I suppose I wouldn't be opposed to it.
We got a real safe home. And you could take on as much or as little exposure to others as you want. And someone of your talents would be incredibly utilized.
Well, it's just been one bad thing after another down here, so maybe with your backing as well, I won't be as pursued.
Yeah, no. We have like a freaking mansion, like made for people your size. And, I mean, height, you're perfect just the way you are.
No, I'm just interested.
Yeah. And I mean, we have steady inflow of money. We're diversifying into multiple businesses. We're
Roll deception check.
We're franchising.
No, I feel like that's true with what.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. It hasn't happened yet, but that's fair.
Yeah. I'll roll if you want me to.
He's a young, big hopes kid.
Yeah.
I think it's-
Roll a persuasion check.
All right.
We're entrepreneurs now.
Nat 20.
Oh my God.
For
Nice.
21.
How are you going to convince your family and the rest of the people down here?
That's the thing. Hey, you know how I'm not the talker of my family?
Yep.
Help!
You think I'm the talker?
I
Don't you have anyone who knows their way with words in your group?
Yeah, the problem is, the one that's best at talking, for some reason everyone always hates him.
Okay.
And everyone,
That leads me to believe that he's not good at talking.
I guess so. No, there's one woman who's really incredible. She sparkles. I'll talk to her. Nesta, you met her real quick.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll talk to her. Maybe she's.
ASMR.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'll cavort with her. In the meantime, though, I mean, how do I get through this party?
You grin and bear it. You earned it. Work on the grin.
Love you.
Drink something.
Okay.
You'll get through it better that way.
Oh.
Get a little mage hand
Deflated.
pat on the back.
Oh.
You have recruited someone to the Obsidian Winds.
Fuck yeah.
If she gets out of here alive and has no problems getting to Leminsa,
Oh,
it is a large world out there. People getting, especially a drow, gets accosted a ton
Oh man.
in the surface world.
Yeah.
It's not exactly kind to her people.
During the party, I'm gonna try to find his sister and have a conversation with her.
She's having a chat with a number of people who would have been wearing the same attire as her, though she is now wearing the Mariner's studded leather. They're all sitting down, drinks in hand, kind of conversing, coming up with a bit of a strategy plan, updating a map that is very old of the Underdark. They're starting to draw in new tunnels that have since popped up over time. They seem to be trying to get a lay of the land now.
Wolfgang will kind of like, not sidle up to the table, but he'll be obvious, but not like butting in. Just kind of like, oh, this rock's interesting.
I think this evening is not going to be the time to branch out just yet. We need to regroup, reconnect, and... Yes? Wolfgang?
Oh, sorry, no. Continue whatever your conversation here. After, I was just hoping I'd have a moment of your time after you're done.
Sure. There's a brain dragon, apparently, or something like that we need to avoid at all costs.
It's pretty terrifying. Just be careful down there.
Thank you, Wolfgang. Let's table this. And she kind of waves them off. They stand up, drinks in hand, move on. She kind of kicks a seat and slides off to you.
Wolfgang will sit down. It's a...
she pours another drink.
Pleasure to... Oh, yep, that's fantastic.
Cheers.
To your health.
To all of our health.
So, your brother mentioned something. I imagine he said that loud enough for everyone to hear when he was talking about getting them to leave. Anyways, imagine your brother...
It all
were
happened
all
in the hut, yeah.
You
What
hear
do you-
everything in the hut.
Yeah. It's a 10-foot space.
No
Everything.
secrets in the hut.
No secrets in the hut.
So,
Just in writing outside the hut. No secrets in the hut.
little plaque over the top. So what did you have to think about your brother talking about getting you people out of here?
I think it's a fair thought. If he's been met with warmth and understanding and acceptance up there,
And the city we've put down roots in is it's a mostly safe place with a lot of... There was a kraken we had that was killed. It was killed, but it attacked the city like a couple weeks ago.
I don't even know what a kraken
It's a big
is.
tentacle monster, kind of... No.
We can go into that another time.
Sure. It's a good idea. It's pretty dangerous down here. Those Dwarger are gonna come back here at some point and try to enslave your entire people.
Yeah, that doesn't seem promising.
Yeah, they were in the middle of trying with the people that were left, and we killed them all. So they'll be back.
So they
And
know
in
that
greater
we're
numbers.
here. Yeah. Okay. My concern is those who haven't made it back here.
Sure. I mean, you can't leave anybody behind. I know how that goes.
I just don't think they all made it.
I mean, there's a very good chance some of them didn't.
So do I accept that eventually and then just move on?
You're a leader. You've lost people before. That's how it goes, right?
Not like this.
No. But sometimes you have to accept the losses. It may not feel good, but I mean, your people just went through however long of being turned to stone. Some of you weren't going to make it. And frankly, I mean, look around you. Look at all those faces that are smiling right now. Not
This is a dance circle going.
ravenously murdering anything, the living, and
I know you're right. Making the move happen is just going to be hard.
sure, it's uprooting your entire civilization
Yeah.
and moving it to a town with people that are all my height. Well, maybe a little less than my height, but anyways,
Yeah, you're very big.
yeah, I've been told that before. It's
We're adults.
Yeah.
come over there. Phrasing sometimes, you know.
I got it.
It's a good place. There's good people. They have a good, let's say, a good deity protecting them.
Gods, huh?
At least one.
I recognize a kindred spirit when I see one.
Yeah, I feel yours.
Okay.
Where does yours come from?
It's an oath. An oath to this place, to the people here.
Still working for you?
It had been for a very long time.
Yeah, I know the feeling. And then there was a point when it wasn't working as well as you might have hoped.
Yeah. Yeah, once I saw that beholder, it kind of all melted out of me. And now I'm hearing that it's still alive, but not the beholder anymore.
Yeah, my grandfather took it over.
Yeah, that's a sentence.
It's one that I just said.
Uh-huh. Well, we don't need to really get into that.
Oh, here. I'll give you the abridged version.
That's extremely fucked.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And the worst part is I thought he was gone, and he was still here the whole time. It's a bummer letting people down, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like we're both going through it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I'll put a week's time.
Give some people the chance to get back. Frankly,
Do some investigating of our own.
I don't know how in a hurry we are at the moment. Well, I'm in a bit of a hurry, but we'd hate to leave you and your people without a definite answer of what you're doing and what your plan is.
Maybe we can converse about that as a full group
I think that's a good idea.
with my mother there as well.
You know, your brother really looks up to you.
Yeah, I know.
Like, really looks up to you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like, willing to burn the world down.
Yeah,
If
it's part of my oath.
do you think he would
What?
burn the world down?
In what context?
Pick a context.
Like his entire village going up in flames?
All the people he cares about dead,
Cares about you folk.
not as much as he cares about you. Do you think he would do it?
I've never known him to be violent type.
When I met him, he was a shy little rabbit. He has become something different. Not so shy. And definitely not helpless. Watch over him while you're with him. When you're not, I'll be there. But something tells me that your words hit a little harder.
Be a big sister.
Hit a little harder.
Okay.
Raise my cup to her.
What a day.
What a week.
What's everyone else do?
I've shed my armor, and I'm just lost in the dance circle.
She's full on Rapunzel, just.
Oh yeah.
I hate to be that emo kid.
Yes, do it. Be it. You don't hate it at all.
Lean in, Mike.
But Renwyn has found a quiet corner, and she's just probably grabbed a glass of mushroom wine and tasted it and thought better of it. And is just kind of sitting there, kind of lost in thought. She's just being sad. She's just being a sad emo girl.
Something comes over to you. Oz. Lance.
Oz,
Mr. Egwin.
is there something I can do for you?
I was more saying if there was something I could do for you.
Well, I'm not really sure of the scope of your capabilities, but
I can accomplish many tasks.
do you have a family, Oz?
No. Well, not in the traditional sense, no. Not like your kind consummate.
So you don't have parents?
No, I'm a devil. Whatever I was before this, I'm a combination of multiple souls into one being.
Get out of here.
As you wish.
No, no, wait. Come back.
So good.
Yes, Lance.
Sorry, it was.
Ah, a turn of phrase.
Well, see, I wish Rubber were here. But since you're here, all this celebration, Frog Dance found his family, and I've never even really thought about a family before. But I feel like now I have these memories. I thought I'd have more memories after we defeated the Beholder, but I guess he's not really defeated. I don't know if he's still in there with Victor. How good are you at existentialism? Support.
Considering where I was from originally, before agreeing to serve Kailas and those associated to him.
Willingly.
You say from way over in a different conversation. Yes, I could help. I would usually utilize those types of things to torture others.
All right.
That's my friend.
There's a drop right there. Right?
So I think I have a family in the Feywild.
Alright.
I think I have a mother, perhaps a sister, that I've seen. At least she called me her sister, but I don't know if that was a term of like a sister in arms kind of thing or a literal sister. I tried really hard not to kill her. But I don't know if they're a good family. I don't know. I feel like I have a family in this group. You know, as weird as it is, and as dysfunctional as it is.
Sounds like a family.
But should I be seeking out this other family? They don't seem to be seeking me out. It's just an obsession that I've had lately, and what with not being able to remember much, I can't help but, you know, fascinate upon it.
Well, then it clearly matters to you, then.
Then it's the not knowing that kills me. You know, Wolfgang, he said that as soon as we killed the Beholder, all of my memories would come flooding back. But that didn't really happen.
Let me ask you this. Knowing what you know now, that currently a family is not looking for you, as far as you're aware. If you were to find them, and find the truth about it, would you be happy knowing that they weren't looking for you?
Well, if there's one thing that I've learned being out on the road, it's that you can never really know someone's intentions. Your boss, for example, seems to me a blubbering idiot most of the time. But there's something about him. It's a conniving, sort of cunning, you know? But I respect it. I'd never tell him that.
Tell me on.
He kind of
But
nudges you out of his head for a second.
But, you know, his motives are his own, and I don't know. If I have a family, there's a reason they're not looking for me. I don't know. I just want answers. Yeah, you know, I'd like to know. I'd like to know who I am.
There you are. You have your answer then.
But we're so busy with so many other things. I don't know where I'd find time to even go on such a journey.
Have you considered asking your allies to maybe return with you?
I don't know. They're all so much more capable and smart than I am. I usually just defer to what they're doing. I never really thought to ask.
Ringwood, I don't want you to entirely sell yourself short. You erupt people's minds with psychic blades.
Only because of that shitty beholder.
Regardless, you put a sword into someone's hands. It's how they use it. I have lived for a very long time, Ringwood. I've never met anyone who can do something like that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Aw.
All right. Well, I don't know if this is the perfect time, but thanks, Oz.
Oz the comfort counselor.
He's the manager of a guild right now.
He's the Uncle Ben of our group.
He has to get rid of He said he's the Uncle Ben of our group, and Keegan just like, oh no.
That's funny.
I'm Peter Parker. Is that coming out of you?
Shadow webs.
Shadow webs.
All right, she'll get up and try and find the professor.
He flies away. You hear a voice enter your head, Kylas, that we will discuss later.
Cool.
Off screen.
Off screen.
Maybe during a bit of a break.
What the fuck?
More of them.
What are we all up to? You go and find the professor. Is there anything anyone else was wanting to do during that time?
Eventually I'll hunt her down.
Okay.
Um,
You see her lost in the sauce.
yeah. I'll wait for a good moment, whenever that is. Yeah.
Whenever you pause for a drink.
Eventually, yeah.
Spit out of it.
Yeah.
Just
For
sparkles
refreshments,
and,
of course.
and stardust emanating off
Oh,
of her.
yeah, it's just falling off me.
Yeah. She's in her
Where's she
element.
got all the glitter?
I am the glitter. He is the glitter.
My eyes!
She is the glitter.
Are you drinking water?
No.
Okay. Hey, you're mixing it with my people, man.
Oh, they're great.
I mean, I haven't seen them so happy to dance with a giant.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a compliment in there somewhere.
Deep down, yeah.
With the deep nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
What can I do for you,
Oh,
buddy?
I just wanted to express how grateful I am to you. You know? I mean, I just think that you're someone that has everything going for them. And you could just be living an awesome freaking life at the temple. You could prioritize finding your druids, and you're hanging with us.
Yeah. It's great.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Just kind of enjoying life right now.
Yeah.
It's good. Not feeling this constant dread of living up to expectations. I'm just with you guys, you know? It's great.
I mean, amen to that. Hey, is this water?
No?
Not water.
Can I? Anyways, well, I do want something from you.
What?
More drinking.
I'm not good at words. Yar.
Yar.
You want to interrupt this whole party and give a speech?
What? Why?
You want to convince everyone I've known and loved before I met you guys to uproot their entire lives and go to the surface?
Maybe we do that in the morning. After a good night's rest.
Okay, sure, yes. Okay. No,
I think everybody's
Sure.
feeling a little loosey-goosey at the
Yeah.
moment.
No, yeah,
and we
that's fair.
can just... I think big decisions like that need a clearer head. And good speeches from me also need a clearer head.
okay, Yeah. No, yeah, you. Yep. That's. Sure.
Is that alright?
Yep.
I'll do it though. You have my word.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you're a great dancer.
Thank you.
You want a little energy boost?
Yes?
Boom. All right. Hold still. Boom. Long strider. Boom. Enhance ability charisma.
Oh! Let's get down, everybody!
Go live your life.
Woo!
Nessa is the life of the party currently.
Nesta's here to party.
As you
Will
shimmy
not
back
be
into the
outshined.
circle.
I'm amazing.
Kylus, is there anything you're wanting to do?
Well, I don't know what that voice was that you mentioned.
It's Oz. Oz
Oh, okay.
messages you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Never mind then.
Ringwin,
fine.
you find the professor. Ah, Ringwin.
Professor, I have an inquiry for you.
All right. Those are my favorite kind.
What?
I know we've got a lot
Ringwin inquiries.
I know we have a lot going on right now, and we pretty much just killed a beholder, and we probably have to find a few more deep gnomes, and then I don't know, apparently talk them into leaving their ancestral home. But after that, do you think you might be interested in a trip to, I don't know, the Feywild?
Why?
There's answers there for me.
Maybe this is a conversation to have with the whole group.
Yeah, but I wanted to run it past you first.
I suppose there's no problem there.
I just came to you first because you'd be our go-to, and I don't know how long it's been since you've been there.
It's been a long time by human standards.
Oh, it's still going.
Just shotgunning a beer. I mean, why you're searching for answers about
Well, about,
the Queen of Air and Darkness, I imagine.
yeah, I mean, if that's my mother, then all this family stuff has got me really thinking about, well, mine. I understand it would be dangerous. You don't seem to think that the Queen of Air and Darkness is necessarily on the up and up.
No, she's a very terribly, horribly evil entity with incredible powers.
Evil is a strong word, isn't it?
That's why I used it.
Okay.
Oh, got him.
Well, I don't want to put anybody in any kind of unnecessary danger, but I mean, she can't be all bad. I'm not evil, right?
You are your own person, Ragwin.
Well, she probably won't kill me though, right? She's my mom. Moms don't kill.
In the wild, there are certain creatures, different beasts, especially insects, that will eat their own young on occasion. They'll even throw them to dangerous predators in order to make their escape. So,
Okay. That's not great sounding. Don't love that.
Comforting.
Ringwin, let me put it like this. I have spent a good amount of time in the Feywild. She represents everything that is twisted and dark about the Fey.
Well, all right. Look, even if I find out that, I don't know.
I'm not saying not to. Just know what you're walking into. And know what you're asking the rest of us to do.
I guess she's not. So you don't think that we'll all show up and I'll be like, "Hey, Mom, my friends are here. Can you get us some snacks?" It's not gonna be like that.
I wouldn't count on it.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll just table this.
Well, what about Mavi?
What about Mavi?
Isn't she like your sister or something like that?
That's what I think.
Why don't we go to her?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, I'm not going to her, but
I mean, she has tried to kill us like quite a few
and
times.
she tried to kill Frognan's father, and now I have his sigil, so I kind of don't want to see her, but maybe if I was in a separate area or hidden, watching from a distance, or I mean, I don't.
Maybe I could talk to her and you guys could just maybe...
If we can apprehend her, maybe capture her, tie her down,
It's not a warm welcome,
zone
but
of truth
okay.
her.
All right. Well, look. We'll talk about this with the group.
It's a bigger discussion for sure.
Sounds a lot more dangerous than I thought, so.
And now Victor's back in the mix, so
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, who cares? You guys are my family now, right?
I mean we can be.
Yeah. Guess it's not the same. Okay.
I don't think it's a matter of replacing what's lost, Rangwin. Like, you just need to create the path that you want and the future that you want for yourself.
It just seems hard to do that when there's this part of me that is missing.
Maybe we can dive further into some experiments. See if we can't jumpstart your brain again. I thought Wolfgang was on the right track, to be perfectly honest, with the Beholder. But it seems, and if my theory is correct, your amnesia is not magically induced. This could be something that you're doing to yourself. Not by choice.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. And say I do recover these memories, and say these memories are of a maniacal nature. Like I maybe did some not so great things before I met you. Still friends?
Still friends, right?
I have no plans to do anything like that in the future. But, you know.
It's more about who you're going to be now.
Okay.
But I understand wanting to know more about your past.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Resolve.
You're going to enjoy yourself? The customs of these folk are rather interesting, so I'm writing it all down.
Oh, yeah, of course you are. Well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go cut a rug.
Yes, check you out.
You start moving over to the center where Nesta is just shotgunning a beer.
Kylus, where are you? I'm gonna look through the crowd. Okay, I have a brilliant idea. Tell me if you think this is crazy, alright? You have powers, right?
Some.
That can produce images.
Some.
You ever heard of something called a firework?
We have.
I mean, you all watched some at the at the festival.
Right, we did. Could you, do you think, make some magic with your fireworks? Or make magical fire. What am I saying? Use your magic to create a kind of firework.
Why am I doing this exactly?
For fun. For the people. For the gnomes. It would be gorgeous.
You want me to make fireworks for the gnomes?
Yes.
I suppose I could do something like that.
You could! Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Okay.
Right. Fine.
I really think they'd like it.
What spell are you casting?
Prestidigitation.
It's like little pops in the air. little,
says like,
little
"Woo!"
light explosions.
Look
It's
at
closer to
that!
that of like a sparkler.
Then I will let out a scorching ray that blasts outwards.
Okay, that
Everyone kind
that
of
was cool.
ah!
There you go.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Love it.
Gorgeous.
Some people applaud.
Thank you.
I actually did want to talk to you for a minute. I know you're married to the moon, but you think you could spare a dance?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
You two sweep up into a dance. Some more space is made as you all cut a rug.
I actually wanted to thank you
What for?
with the dragon.
Oh,
You have my back. No one's ever really had my back like that before, so
oh.
thank you, I suppose.
I knew there was a heart under there, buried deep down, but not as deep as others might think.
I'm about to bury it deeper if you keep it up.
Try me.
I'll keep dancing.
All right. Anything else anyone would like to do?
I'm off in the corner.
I want to talk to Wolfgang in the corner a little bit later.
Some time passes. You move on to different encounters and conversations. You find some time to make your way over to Wolfgang.
Hey, big fella.
Wolfgang's in a very odd sort of prayer pose. And kind of like eyes closed, just hands down, like looks over at you.
It's not very sexy.
What?
I don't know. You want to stop and take a walk with me? Unless you're trying to find God.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Lead on, pal.
I'll just take us kind of out and away from the village.
What's going on?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Before I tell you, do you think this is something that could just be between the two of us? I know that you're not one for secrets, but
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kylus. If it's something that I feel will not irreparably damage yourself or myself and our standing amongst the group, then yeah, I'll keep it to myself. But if it's something that puts anyone in danger, I'm not gonna lie to you right now and tell you that I will keep your secret.
it's debatable, but I'm trying to do the right thing and be better.
Okay. What'd you do?
It's not your fault that Victor got inside of that beholder.
I mean, I get it, but like...
Because it's mine.
Okay. Why?
Back on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
I was the one that killed Victor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that let him, well, enter my mind.
What do you, how do you know that? Why do you think that?
And I had quite a few conversations with him.
Oh, yeah, were they any good?
Not as good as
Are
I'd
you
like.
fucking stupid? Why would you talk to him?
I did everything I could to not let him get to all of you.
What do you mean?
And every night I had Frogman put the ring in the bag. So if you try to take over my body, we'd both be thrown into the astral sea.
Really?
Really?
It's brave.
Not really. I didn't think he'd kill himself.
How do you know that would have killed him?
It
Clearly,
might not if it would have killed me, though.
that's the point.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you it's not your fault.
No, it sounds like it was your fault.
Debatable. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. How does it feel, telling the truth?
Absolutely awful.
Why?
Because it sucks.
What about this sucks?
Everything. I didn't want to tell you.
Why? What do you
It's
you
not
lose telling me?
exactly helping my image with the rest of the group or you.
What do you care about your image so much for?
I'm all image.
Are you? There's nothing else going on there, it's just image?
That's about it.
So we've been together now as a group, what are we talking, like 2 months? Give or take?
Mm-hmm.
You're all image, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you so obsessed with pretending that you don't care? And that you're cool? Like, who
I
gives
am
a
cool.
shit? Who gives a shit, man?
I didn't come here for a pep talk, alright?
Feels like you might have did.
No, I came here to be honest with you.
Yeah? And you were honest.
Yes.
So I get not wanting to tell the professor. He's going to hold that over you forever. But, like, I mean, you should tell Frognand, Rengwin. I mean, really, you should tell everybody. But, I mean...
I'm telling you because you were blaming yourself. I don't need you taking another bullet for everyone.
You're telling me because I'm blaming myself, not because it's the right thing to do?
Yeah, kind of just because you're blaming yourself.
So if I didn't feel like I was responsible for this, you
I would have swept this under the rug for the rest of my life.
until Victor shows up and outs you in front of the whole group, and then it's a much, much harder conversation in a much harder moment, because chances are he's there to kill us. And now we're like, oh, he's here to kill us, and it's all Kylus's fault. Should we be upset with him while also trying to kill this new incarnation of Victor?
I think this group could use the rage.
You know, if there's anything I've learned recently, it's rage doesn't get you everywhere.
Got you pretty far.
Not all the way.
You seem less angry lately.
A lot of reasons to be less angry. There's also a lot of reasons to be open and honest with your fellow friends and family. Which, I hate to break it to you, kid, these are kind of your friends and family now. Until we go back to wherever you're from and deal with whatever bullshit you got going on.
I won't be taking you out there.
Do you believe in coincidence?
Unfortunately.
A lot of coincidences. Remember when I guessed that it was your mom? That was a coincidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except it wasn't really a coincidence.
You sound like a wild conspiracy theorist. A bit like Phil. And me when I was a little loopy in the tower.
That was one of your greater moments, but anyways.
I hadn't slept in a day, you know?
And you hadn't slept in a day because you needed to put yourself in the ring and Frognand.
Yes,
and you
I
couldn't do
didn't
it.
sleep for a day because I was trying to keep Victor out.
And you were doing that for what reason? For your image. No, you were doing that to protect the people you care about, right?
I just
As you just he was like, fucking nailed it.
So good.
As you slink away into the shadows.
As I'm walking away, Wolfie's
With
just
an
like,
exit.
I know I'm right. You'll get it
500
someday.
feet away.
What's that?
I'm 500 feet away.
It doesn't matter. I just assume you're like up there or something.
All right.
Is the night at its waning hours right now?
Yeah, it's starting to get later.
Okay.
You guys can start to rest whenever you want to, but until then,
So I will find my mom and sister.
they've found some time to kind of reconnect with each other, bonding. You find an opportunity to sit down with them.
I'm an adult, right?
This is
Is this for the DM or?
No, this is for mom and
Oh,
sister.
okay, yeah.
I was also.
Yeah,
I
I,
know,
wasn't,
right?
I wasn't too sure.
I was like,
that's
who's asking right
I'm
now?
too good of an actor,
kind
guys.
of Frogman, it's kind of Zach. I don't
So
know.
meta.
Your mother's like, of course you are.
Just making sure it's cool with you if I drink.
Frogman, it always has been. You just don't like to drink.
Yeah, I know it's gross. Guess what skill I picked up?
Something magical.
Drinking.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey. You want to do a drinking contest?
Sure. I'm gonna be staying a little sober tonight.
Yeah.
Frogman.
Yeah. That's fair.
I have some duties to perform.
Yeah. I lied to you. I don't drink. I just press and digitate everything away.
So I was right. It is magic.
Yeah.
This is why I'm your mom.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being a silly boy.
You're an adult.
Anyways, I just want to say that I didn't adequately let myself loose before when I was excited to see you. I just want to say I'm excited to see you.
She pulls you in for a hug.
Yeah.
Just holds you there for a while.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm still
Give you a
here.
kiss on the head.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna mess up my shine. Just, do anything for you guys.
I love you.
Love you too. I like my new friends. They're pretty cool. But if anything happened to you guys, I don't know what I'd do.
They're definitely powerful folk.
Yeah, they're alright. I can take them. I can take them all.
I know you can.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
I know.
But
They may be powerful, but you are far smarter than any of them.
No, thanks. Okay. Just when I feel like sometimes I lost my joy when I'm with them. You guys knew me as some tricksy boy, right? But with them, I don't know. It's safer on the surface, but things, it's true. They're not quite as fun. I just want to tell you, I'm excited to see you.
There's a part of growing up, Frogman. The world will try to rob you of joy and fun, and that childlike aspect that you have in yourself. And it is your responsibility to make sure that you don't lose it. Make the time, do the fun, silly things, get into trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Pull some pranks.
I'm on it.
If you need any help,
I'm not talking to you about it.
don't do it on me. Do it on that.
Oh, okay. We'll chat.
Okay.
Maybe we wake up early in the morning. I'll think of something.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Oh.
Anything else anyone wants to do?
Depends what Oz told me.
Okay. As we start to wind down for the evening, everyone's kind of exhausted. You all find a place to rest, kick back. Darkness begins to find you as you all go into another long rest. Nesta, as you start to sink into that darkness, we're gonna take a break.
I
knew it. I could feel it.
I can feel it in my tits.
Yes.
We're gonna come back to something there in a moment.
Oh boy.
To her. Oh, sorry.
To her
That hurts it.
Stay tuned. No. Yeah, we will see you guys here shortly. Yeah, we'll see you in a moment.
Be right back.
Chaboy.
And welcome back. All right, bringing us back into the moment. The party is finding some rest. And Nesta, as your sore feet finally find a chance to relax, boots off,
Finally.
laying down in the smallest bed you've ever laid down in.
It's very tiny.
You do find rest. In that darkness, you find yourself floating, drifting in space.
Nice.
You start to see stars
Oh, hi.
appearing in the sky.
Pretty.
Before you land, water just ever so slightly covering the tops of your feet.
Wet.
Looking up, you see a large moon, bright orange.
What color was it before we went?
It was orange.
It was orange?
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
Blood wrath, right?
Autumnal. Autumnal moon. And it seems like it's getting closer and growing in size. Ever so slightly.
Getting a little close there, Moon.
And as it stops, light radiating for you, something begins to descend. A woman. Long, flowing orange hair. This ethereal gown draped in starlight. And it might seem like an odd comparison, but it's like an orange creamsicle.
Mm,
It has
love
that like dark orange around the shoulders that extend down into the white at the edges.
Sounds delicious.
I'm gonna like. Silver up. Cool.
And she starts small, and she very steadily becomes larger and larger, hitting 15, 20, 25, 30 feet tall,
Oh my god.
before eventually standing, staring down at you.
Hi.
Nesta Fane,
Yes.
you've been troubled recently.
Yes, I have.
Fly with me.
Okay.
You will just feel yourself lifted off the ground as she doesn't so much fly, she just moves in space. And you begin to travel. Still, that reflection of whatever water is on the ground, reflecting the starlight, just looks like space all around you. The large orange moon directly behind.
This is so cool. I'm sorry. I'm fangirling right now over this. Sorry. Very cool.
Speak. What seems to be your concerns?
Well, I just felt a little lost for a moment when I thought I had been talking to you very intimately, and it turned out to be my mother instead. So I just took a minute to give myself some time.
Tell me, what do you know of your mother?
Not much. I know she is an Samar or a celestial of some kind, and she had me with a mortal man and left me in a field. That's it.
She was one of my closest aides. My first and only champion I've ever had.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She led a difficult life and has to make difficult choices often, including abandoning her child. In no part due to my request.
I understand why it had to be done.
And I understand you don't have to like it either.
I will talk to her again. I just needed time. I understand.
Understand that we were not trying to deceive you.
I do. And I found a way I think I can be closer to you than I was before. I'm training myself to be stronger. I want to worship you not just in soul and in experience, but I want to worship you through strength.
This strength will be much needed in the future. In the very near future as well.
Why is that?
In 15 days' time, I will be disappearing for a month. My presence will not be felt as strongly, and I will need people like you to stand for me while I'm gone.
Yes, of course. Your will is my command.
It is still your choice. I want that to be clear.
Of course.
I would never command something of you that you wouldn't be willing to do yourself.
I understand. And my deviation from you was in no means a lack of devotion.
She begins to shrink closer to your size, though still a good 7.5 feet tall, and comes right up to you, looking down at you. You felt lost.
Yes, I did.
You will not be the first or the last to feel this way.
Thank you.
I am ever changing, ever fluctuating. I do not have consistency.
You are gorgeous. Sorry, glorious.
Been spending a lot of time around Kylus, I see. I had a thought. What do you wish, Nesta?
You're not the first person to ask me that. I wish to serve you and to help people.
Why?
Because I feel it's the right thing to do.
Very well.
Why? You seem dissatisfied.
No. It is merely the phase I'm in.
Of course.
Nesta, you're a rare breed of person. There are not people in this world who simply follow that type of path. Keep it safe. Guard that spirit you have. Do not let others twist it.
Yes.
Speak with your mother again at some point.
I will.
She would be by your side if I would allow it. But it is too dangerous for her.
Is she, terribly busy these days?
No.
Is she still your champion?
No.
Who is your champion now?
No one. Champions are called upon as needed.
Why isn't she your champion anymore?
She's one of my angels. Our champions lead mortal lives, reside on the material plane.
I see.
And should I have need of one in the future, I will select them.
My friend Wolfgang is recently taken an interest in you as well, just so you'll keep an eye out for him.
Yes, we did have a conversation. I require more from him. do not feel he is as resolute as he speaks of. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is he's looking for.
I will attempt to guide him towards your light, as always.
I have another concern.
What's that?
The events to the north.
Yes.
They seem to go stronger with each day that's passing.
We're heading up there now. We'll keep an eye out.
See that you do. Again, I will be disappearing soon.
I'll do what I can. I'll be resolute.
How goes your search?
Oh,
The task the Prism's handed you?
yes, that. It's going well. It's going great. It's a little bit. Took a pause for some minor quests along the way, but I am more resolute than ever to accomplish it.
Very well. Look close to things you've seen recently. I think there is something there that could guide you. People. Someone close to Kylus.
His mother?
I believe so.
Interesting. Thank you for that.
Pardon me, I'm contemplative as of late.
I understand.
Apologies again.
Are you all right?
Yes,
Oh, good.
it's merely the phase.
It's a good phrase.
Rest well.
Thank you, Lunaris.
Reach out to me if you need anything.
Okay.
She grows
Oh my god.
and
Literally.
fades into the moon,
Woo!
and you find an evening's rest to yourself.
Amazing.
As the rest of you begin to wake up and go about your day, Kylus, you were going to find someone.
Yes, I'm gonna find Wranglin.
You find it. Probably leaning on a barrel.
Eating some breakfast.
How do you always seem to find these things? Seriously, I'd like an explanation.
They're everywhere, Kylus.
So gestures around. There's like one there, one there, one over there. Like, oh shit, maybe they're.
How did I not see
They
these before?
spawn wherever we go.
It's her inventory. She just like pulls them out.
I wanted to touch base about something that you had talked to me about before.
Yeah?
Try to take a flight or a walk.
A walk.
Alright. So we walk outside.
A number of unconscious gnomes with stupid happy faces laying about. A few made it home, but most are sleeping off the evening celebrations.
I drank their little socks off last night.
Not a single one wearing socks anymore. Wild.
Wow. Hate it.
Little gnome feet.
Barefoot.
Gnomely feet.
Do you remember when you told me you were worried about being evil and you wanted to talk to me because you thought I might have some experience in that area?
Vaguely, yes.
And I wanted to touch base after you met with that beholder. Are you feeling any more evil?
No. Not really.
That's disappointing. Not disappointing, but I was more curious where that might go.
You thought defeating the beholder would bring out the evil in me?
Well, I thought you might get some memories back, and if you were so worried that they were evil, maybe they were.
I've gotten no memories back, Kylus.
Well, the only times you've tried. It's the only time you've got memories back. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough.
I feel like I've been trying pretty hard.
Could always ask for help.
From?
Dear old mum.
My mom?
Archfey tend to enjoy chaos. It's one of the things I love about them. I'm sure if it would sow any chaos, she'd grant your request.
Do you think she has anything to do with my memories being missing?
Maybe. She might be relishing in the fact that you don't have them. It's just a form of entertainment.
Also not very motherly, from what I've observed.
Mothers can suck. What can I tell you?
Yeah. Well, I was just talking to the professor about a possible trip to the Feywild. Is that something you'd be...
A trip to the Feywild. Sounds quite lovely, actually.
I mean, we'd have to, put it by the rest of the group and see how they're feeling.
I'm sure they'd be fine with it. They'd love it. Endless drinks, air and darkness, it sounds like. Quite a lovely thing.
You don't worry that it'd be putting you in danger?
I don't think so. I think she'd like me.
Yeah, you're probably right. I wonder, though, if there's anything I can do before I seek out my evil mother.
Evil's debatable.
Well, you said. Your word's not mine.
That's more of a label people put on her. Never know if it's true.
I do feel this something missing. Some part of me that wants to come out. I don't know, though, if it's... I don't know what it is.
Is that something you want? Something you wish for?
Feels like... It feels like it's teeming under the surface, Like there's this part of me that just won't be ignored, but I've built up a wall. And someone that I spoke to...
Smooth.
Someone mentioned that maybe I was creating these blocks myself. And maybe I'm doing it unconsciously to protect you guys from whatever that part of me is.
We're all adults here. We don't need protecting. Could just let it out. Take a load off your shoulders.
I feel like if I don't, I'll burst.
Then do it.
It's not as easy as that, Kylus.
Have you tried?
Yes.
You searched for memories. You haven't tried to, just open the floodgates.
Seems a little irresponsible.
That'd be fun. Come on.
I don't even know what I would do.
Just open your mind.
All right. I'll open my mind.
Oh my god, oh no.
I have to pull up those. Just
no.
in case. We all know.
You started going into like at the very end here, and he finally went. It's like the equivalent of him going. All right.
A little bit.
What's the next thing?
I will carefully open my mind.
Carefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence saving throw. With advantage.
Subtle cast. Wait,
Okay,
actually,
you
never
took
mind.
her somewhere. Yeah, you're not getting the +3 from me, I'm sure.
No, definitely not.
Is this? Oh wait. Question. Never mind, should have rolled.
9.
9. You both feel that thumb pressing. You search. Search.
Somebody searching
Nothing.
and not opening up.
Shut up, guys. Can I push harder?
Sure. Roll again with advantage.
How far away are we from all of this?
You guys went on a walk.
Okay, good. So when she explodes his brain, the rest of us will.
God. Garbage. 10.
10. Still just pushing up against this wall. Something's keeping you out. That thumb presses a little harder. It's not as just present anymore. It's a little uncomfortable.
Can I do one more?
Use the lucky die.
No, it's not lucky for me, so.
That's true,
Roll
it's not.
once more with advantage. This will be the
Okay.
last attempt. For now.
Alright, how's 13?
13.
Brutal, man.
That's
Rolling
nice.
crap.
Still can't push past it.
6
Yeah.
die and they all sucked.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Man.
Still holding back, huh?
I'm not holding back, Kylas.
Oh, I think you're worried about us.
Of course I'm worried about you.
About me? Really now?
Not you specifically, all of you. I don't know what to do. You have any advice?
Stop searching. Just open. Let that side of you search. Don't be the one to instigate.
What do I do? I'm trying really hard here.
How are you approaching this? What are you doing? Not physically. How are you trying to recall this memory?
I feel like there's like a block in my mind
Mm-hmm.
that I have to like. It's not like a wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a maze. Like it's not enough to just break down one wall. It's like I have to squirm around in there and get through all these obstacles that are in the way.
Find the cheese at the end.
The cheese. The onions. Okay.
Because it's like I've dropped walls before, but they're just little glimpses. I'm
Mhm.
trying to get through.
Okay.
You know.
As you begin to navigate that path, pushing your mind in that direction, you feel the thumb still. You begin to rack your brain, and a bit of blood starts to come out your nose. And your nose.
Keep going.
And you both hear in your head, don't. A young girl. And she sounds very scared.
Keep going.
With Kylas in my head, I'm gonna keep trying.
Stop.
I'm gonna cry a little. Tears gonna come out of my face.
I'm doing this for us.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah.
She's holding you back.
Who are you?
As you begin to push through again, roll one more time. No advantage. But your bonus gets a +10.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone wants this
On,
so bad
on
for
top
me.
of what you have, your bonus is getting an extra 10.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw.
Come on.
Okay. So 27.
27.
Finally.
Rangwin. As you bust through the end of this space, every single one of your memories comes flooding back to you.
Oh.
Including the time before you were in the Feywild. Your original name. even before Effie, was Triska.
Your lizard?
Well done.
Triska was your original name. Your sister's name is Nalana.
Oh, shit.
Your father's name was Bastion. And your mother's name was Aphrodora. They were nobodies. You lived in a small shack on the edge of the woods. And you would often spend time swimming in the glade. You were taken by witches as a deal that was created from your parents. Nalana originally was the one who was supposed to go with them, but they traded you instead. You were taken to the Queen of Air and Darkness, who over the course of a number of years transformed you into a changeling. You used to be human. You were brought and built into an assassin, a spy. Mavi Dorn is essentially your adoptive sister, your mentor and instructor. You have performed a number of different assassination and reconnaissance missions, striking out against the Sealy Court and the Autumn Court as well, who were forced into what is currently going on in the Feywild, is the War of Seasons. You were eventually sent on a mission to the material plane to find a beholder and acquire a book that he had that held information about a gem and where it was located. Gallifrex captured you and experimented on you and turned you into what you are now. You all take some damage.
Question. Did I get all of that too?
Yes.
Finally! You never get any of
I
it.
know.
And then
Now I get all of
it.
All? As in... Oh, those two. Okay, I was like 20. He's rolling a lot of die. I think you guys are in
Yeah,
trouble.
he's gonna crit your sneak attack or some bullshit like that.
He just waved his hair around.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
did.
Almost tied it up.
That's enough.
Like Violet Baudelaire.
No, you got crit with a sneak attack. But it's the last time this will ever happen.
Amazing. Girl, that's crazy.
That's huge.
You both take 64 points of psychic damage.
Okay, well, I'm
Unconscious.
unconscious. Yeah.
As blood erupts from her eyes, ears, and nose, and so do yours, she hits the ground unconscious.
Kyle's kind of looked down at her, wiped the blood from under his nose. Oh, well. That's quite interesting. And I'll pull out a potion and pour it into her mouth.
Go ahead and roll. I'm going to adopt the rule.
Yeah?
I'm going to adopt the rule now. So, drinking a healing potion as a bonus action, you roll. If you drink it as an action, you gain maximum healing that it would offer.
Okay.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I've been debating doing that rule for a while. A lot of different tables do it. And I'm just like, it's fun. It's fun. So if you just chug it as a full
Okay.
action, you can get the full healing that a potion would.
Great.
would
It's a
give you.
regular healing potion.
Okay.
So it would be 10.
She like wakes up like just blood just like pouring down her nose, probably out of her ears too.
Kylus, she has kind of pinkish tan skin and brown hair, about shoulder length.
Welcome back.
Your hands, a different color.
Fuck. Okay. All right. So.
Pretty fucked up life.
but it's mine,
That it is.
and I remember it all.
Do you feel different or evil?
No, not evil.
Not evil. It's all perception.
Yeah. It's all in the way you look at it.
Couldn't say it better myself.
You know, Kylus, I think we could be friends.
I certainly hope so. After all, you consider your wish granted. If you have any more, you know where to find me.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Might pull a little more blood out.
Yeah, you're.
Maybe we can keep this our little secret?
I would love that. Let's clean up before we head back to the others.
Prestidigitated away. It's hard to get rid of bloodshot eyes, but you do clean up whatever cat is heading towards Berlioz. You clean up whatever blood was present. Make yourself relatively presentable. All right.
Okay. Slowly make my way back.
As you think about your form, Rangwin, you do still shift and change. You are still a changeling. That has not changed. All right.
Well,
The group.
I'll
Wilson over here.
I'll make myself look like Rengwin before we get back into
Okay.
camp. Or back into the
Yeah.
streets.
Shifting back into your original form.
Is it easy for me to do?
Yeah.
It's easier now, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. The team wakes up. What would you like to do? It is currently the 14th.
I think we were going to late night, based on our break, do a little bit of retcon of send a message
To Atrodane.
About the potential recruits
Yep.
for the Obsidian Winds. After hearing about the variety of quests in very different styles, we were going to let them split themselves into two teams, the recruits, and basically tell them that whoever can accomplish the most for the Obsidian Winds in a given time period, their group would be eligible to join. We're also going to give any monetary reward gained by that to Glenn, so that Glenn is incentivized also to do a personality check on them to make sure they pass the vibe test. We also were going to let Semolina have the title of an Obsidian Wind, but not be on any missions until we come to a group consensus on that.
She is only level 2.
Yes.
Like her spunk.
We give her a little sticker.
Yeah.
There's a little sheriff's
Just
badge.
looking at you, kid.
Exactly.
Honorary firefighter.
Yeah, and we, no matter what the results will be, assuming they pass the vibe check, we're gonna let the Goliath chef and the gnome's jewelry smith in, just because they're handy to have around.
Merchants.
And everyone else, depending on results, we will.
Sounds good.
We will see.
And I'll roll all that somewhere else.
Hell
Another
yeah.
time.
Hell yeah.
All right. You all meet back up? Nursing any hangovers that might have happened, or sore feet from dancing?
Quite the headache. Drank quite a bit last night.
You look terrible.
Did having that dream kind of
Look
make
great.
me not as hungover, maybe?
Maybe.
Help a
Greater
girl out?
restoration.
Maybe.
You don't feel too bad.
Wolfgang did not get hammered.
Yeah, no, you had a
actually
few drinks.
Had a
but
few drinks. And
nursed it throughout the day.
It was more.
You can all assume that Rengwin
I
drank.
believe you said you drank a third of my
Feels like
bottle.
shit.
You also
Very much.
you all started very early.
Yeah.
We paced ourselves.
The professor was like, "Yeah, we started drinking at 11, like,
We
in the
party.
morning."
Those gnomes can dance, let me tell you.
Yeah, lost all their socks out there.
Yeah. Hope they come back.
Do they wear socks? Do your people wear socks? Is that a thing? Is that
I don't
racist?
know. I feel like a prank might have been involved.
Yeah.
Someone stole the socks in the village.
Elizrana and Defixie do sit down with all of you. And Elizrana looks to you all and just... We've talked it over a bit, and it sounds like we will be moving Hobble Hollow. It won't be for a little while. We're going to take about a week and a half to stay. We're going to send out some search parties. We're going to see how many people we can get back. At the end of that, we will pack up what we have, and we will start making the trek to Laminsa.
Good.
It's going to take us a while,
Yeah.
and we may hire some help along the way.
Yeah. We know a guy with an airship. He's not cheap, but he's a good guy.
An airship.
Yeah.
Is that the sound it makes?
Kind of,
Kinda.
actually.
Thunder engine.
It's not far.
I mean, the Thunder Engine has more of a... like a humming.
You know ships, right? Not down here. You read about them, I'm sure, Mama, right? Here's my lady. Water ships.
I was a slave for a good chunk of my life, so...
Never heard of water ships?
No.
Watership down. Yeah.
Different,
Okay.
totally different.
Watership deck.
Water.
Yes.
You've heard of it.
Required for life, so yes.
Boat on water.
Uh-huh.
Big boat.
Okay.
Hundreds of people could fit on. That's a ship.
Frogman, what is happening? Are you okay?
I'm explaining. I'm not an educator like the professor.
Is this not normal? This is how he normally talks.
No.
Watership in the sky.
Yeah. Basically,
I'll take your word for
a
it.
safe vessel to transport lots of people. If we give you some money, we can contact them and we can hire you safety.
Okay.
How many gnomes are there?
Currently, after an initial head count, there's about 68 who are currently here.
Dozens.
Do we find one more?
Huh?
Nothing.
No. Oh god, I didn't do that. There's normally head count is usually about 100 or so. So they're missing a good chunk of their people right now. But they're going to spend about a week and a half trying to see who they can get.
We talked to Avery. Pay for the passage.
Yeah.
Between everything we just got, I'm sure we can afford it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be contacting him to get us to our next destination anyways. Pay for the passage. Amir and I can probably do message, right?
I'll chat with her.
Sure.
I'll say she's here.
Yeah.
I didn't say she was here before, but I'll say she's here now.
I imagine she'd be part of the
She's an
conversation.
important figure at this point. I don't know the spell, but if you
Do you
let me
know Third
borrow
Circle?
of course.
Oh,
If you let me borrow
hell
your book,
yeah.
I could learn it.
Yeah.
How many of you little people are there?
Well, I'm one of the taller ones. I'm a drow.
Oh, I was talking to Elmira.
Oh.
Sorry.
that was Elmirna.
Oh, I mean
Elistrana.
Elistrana.
We got two L's.
So many names.
Our current head count is about 68.
Oh,
Nice.
It's a lot of people.
Conquest.
I don't know how big this ship is that you're talking about, but
It'll be tight, but I think it'll fit us, yeah?
I think so. With some accommodations, we can make it happen. I'm sure.
I
Avery's
should
agreeable.
check in with him, see where he is.
That's actually a great idea.
I'll send him a message.
But before we do that, do we know where we're going next?
Well, I kind of know where I need to go next. I have to go home.
Okay.
That's close. And then
It's nearby.
Yeah, we could pop by.
I don't think it'll take very long. I just have to.
Do we need to take an airship? Could he drop us off, maybe?
Or would that be dangerous?
It's the Frostwilds, so medium.
you could fly us a few hours a day.
I mean,
I prefer not to be in the vampire-infested woods.
it's not. They're not vampire-infested woods. They're zombies. It's different.
we've seen zombies. They weren't a big deal, were they?
Not really.
you didn't have to fight them. They were in a pen.
That's true.
What were you saying, Wolfie?
They can be a big deal.
Oh, I believe you.
It'd be tough as hell to kill.
How far are we? The crash site from
About a day and a half.
of a walk?
Oh,
Or
flight.
fly?
Yeah, so I'd say probably closer to. Yeah, I'd have to calculate that later. But
It's fine.
close to like 3 days, I would say. Maybe.
I don't see there being any reason why we wouldn't be able to fly in.
Excellent.
We have something of a skyport. We are not super used to guests, but there's enough of that there that it should be fine.
We thought you were noble.
What of it?
Shouldn't you have luxury mansion and then you can start paying me back some bottles that you drank?
Give me some good booze and we'll talk. Yeah, but we aren't like Taunton. We're not rolling in riches.
It's not like igloos, is it?
The fuck is an igloo?
Yeah.
They're
Not really sure.
I'm gonna send a message.
manners
Okay.
that
What do you say?
people live
Avery,
in. Fucking
can we?
idiot.
What's your location? We will require a lift, and we have some company. Very small. Shouldn't take up too much room.
You send the message out. Bit of a moment passes. Shit. Nekrovska isn't safe. They took our ship, and they took my crew.
Oh shit.
I think a military uprising. Some asshole named Gregor.
Thank you. Oh, you can't hear me. Hope he feels the sentiment. Wolfgang!
Yes.
Her voice is
Hey,
doing that
Wolfgang.
thing again.
It is
What
that
thing
thing.
are you talking about?
You're right there.
It keeps
Can your
getting
voice go
higher
any
and
higher than it is right now?
cat!
That makes me feel worse. What's up?
Listen, I got some. Well, I'll say this away from the gnomes.
Okay.
Got some not so good news from Avery. He told me Nekrovska's.
Nekrovska.
Thank you. It's not safe. There's been a military uprising, and they've taken the airship and Avery's crew. Someone named Gregor, was it?
Gregor.
Gregor,
The Baron.
possibly.
It's the only Gregor in town that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Problem.
That's not great.
If we want to ferry all these gnomes, we are going to need to get back that airship. And what do you know about this military uprising?
Well, my brother said something of that last time you had spoken to him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was that severe. Gregor runs the town. He's ran the town for a very, very long time. Like over 100 years.
Mm-hmm. That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Is he human?
Fuck did you come from?
I've been here the whole time.
No, they moved off to the side.
Oh.
My bad.
I thought we were here too.
I mean, unless you
So
guys fall, because
I would have like been to the group. I
Oh,
just
okay.
don't want the gnomes. to
yeah,
be
because
here.
I saw you
Sorry.
guys leave from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gnomes. You
Oh,
guys
in
didn't
that
leave from the
case.
gnomes,
Okay.
so I just put them in a corner.
I'm sure yeah.
As far as I
Okay,
know,
the whole group's here then.
As far as I know, he's probably not human. Humans don't live that long.
The lore behind him, or the myth behind him, is that he went into the mines nearby the town, the origin mines, and came out a enlightened individual, and it gave him what seems to be almost eternal youth.
Interesting.
And he has been the Baron of Nekrovska for 100 years, give or take. I mean, he's always been kind of reclusive. Would I have met him?
Yeah, you would have met him. Yeah. Yeah, you would have gone to lavish parties that he's
Yeah.
thrown, all sorts of stuff. It would be in like the main
Shadespire
like
Keep?
no, it would, he doesn't let anyone in there.
Sounds fun.
The Kolovsky Wall. which is where the majority of the nobility reside. Lavish, decadent parties that happen out there.
We have an exquisite track record with barons. I think we'll be just fine.
Should we go kick his ass?
Baron Gregor Andreev.
We can't leave the crew stranded up there.
We'll pop over, free him, grab the airship, come back up, pick up the gnomes, be on our merry way.
What about Nekroska? What about Victoria?
Yeah. So, you know how in 2 weeks it's the new moon?
Yes.
It's not always the greatest time to be up here.
I should probably be moving then.
I can imagine.
So, 15, 16, 17, 18 years ago, something like that, there was a decidedly bad, whatever the hell the next month is called.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Wind Moon.
Yeah, the Black Wind Moon month. That one.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's what everyone calls it that. But it was especially bad. I'm a little worried about being here next in 2 weeks.
Hope we find the airship fast enough. Maybe.
Nesta, your chest
Ah!
begins to sting. Professor grabs at his as well.
Well, that's you two.
Someone used their sigil.
We didn't warn the others, did we?
About what?
About Victor.
Oh shit.
You need to. Can you hit up Nalana and who else? His mom and
My
your
dad.
dad.
Scrying your dad.
That's the 5.
Fuck.
I don't think anyone.
I don't think anyone knows
No one
that.
knows about.
Mom
Oh,
bearing a sigil
right.
beyond you two.
All right.
Yeah.
Forget I said that.
Yeah.
Strike it from the record.
Let's pause. Scrying your dad.
Redact that.
You didn't hear me say that.
Okay, I'll scry my dad.
All right. Your sigil begins to burn as well. Your head is rocked back up through the sky. You see your father is currently sitting down at a campfire and he's roasting a whole rabbit, but is currently like rubbing his chest. And then it burns again. He's what is happening? He starts fiddling through his pack and pulls out a scroll. You hear in your head. In the midst of this moment, too. You watch, hear, and hear in your head in the vision.
It's like FaceTime.
It's like when the same call is open on 2 different phones and it's just echoing in on itself.
Where are you? You sound close.
Yeah. Nesta, what is happening? My sigil burned twice, quickly in succession. I don't know what's going on. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Second sigil was me. I wanted to make sure you were all right. Don't know what happened to the other one.
The professor? Oh, that can't happen.
No.
That's not
Yeah.
how that's all works.
Yes, it is. Keep going.
No!
It wasn't the professor.
Sorry, my charger fell. Keep going.
Where did he go?
Well,
He's
that's
gone.
not good.
Message Nalana.
I'll message Nalana.
You're pissing through spells here.
I know, it's fine.
Is it? I know it's not rules as written. Since we're still in the early phases of the morning, would you allow me to prepare sending?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I always forget you can do it too.
I just don't prepare it, so you guys don't rely on me.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll fuck with what I'm taking
So
away
terrible
in a
being
second.
helpful.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
So, I'll message Nalana then, so you're not burning everything?
Sure.
Alright. Nalana, Frog here.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
Professor felt a burn.
Was it you?
Not a good talker.
Are you okay? Sorry, I'm not good at talking. That's it.
Okay.
I don't think she knows about Nesta, right? Yeah.
Busy. Something freaky's attacking me.
Fuck.
I don't know what it is. flying, multiple eyes.
No!
Looks like a person. I don't know what's happening.
Fuck, we fucked up. We should have warned her.
I said it.
I'll do one more sending. Location. Where are you?
We can't do anything.
I mean, maybe. We only killed this thing fucking yesterday.
I will hand that to you in a moment.
Uh-huh.
If there's anything else anyone else is wanting to do right now, just let me know.
Okay. So I imagine you relayed, which is
Yeah.
Shit, fuck, shit.
okay. So
Haha.
Victor is attacking Nalana, and we don't have an airship to rely on.
Lock sigil.
I don't know.
It's a really nice time for a god to intervene.
Edge of the Faragos Forest.
Alright, and does anyone here know where that is?
Do we?
Professor?
You would know.
I would. Where?
Yeah. It's. Well, you would all know. You went through the Faragos Forest.
It's
When you
southwest.
guys came out of Voxstrom, that's where you kind of surfaced out into. It's huge. It is hundreds of miles of forest.
How far away is it?
From you currently, probably about 100 or so miles away.
Okay, I can do probably 6, 7, 8 miles an hour times. Okay, it'll take me, dear God, three days with rest, maybe 4 days to get there.
I present to you your fork.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What scrolls do we have again?
What scrolls? So we currently have scrolls of...
I suppose your mentor might have a different scroll. Teleportation.
Maybe we could definitely check with her. We don't have anything like that. We have 2 glyph of warding on me, 1 on her, 1 greater restoration, 2 flesh to stone, 1 disintegrate, and then I already put the summon elemental into my
Wait.
spellbook.
The tower had a teleportation circle,
I'm sure it's under all the rubble.
but if it's not destroyed, we might be able to dig it out and use it.
Okay.
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 Game.
Yes.
Do any of us know
But-
where there are other teleportation circles, though? Because don't they connect to each other?
Well, you determined that that teleportation circle wasn't inherently linked
Yeah.
to another circle. If you know another teleportation sigil, then you can choose to use that sigil on that circle and go to that circle,
But not just to teleport.
not to
What
just
about-
teleport.
Was there one in Voxstrom?
Circles can only take you to another circle.
Yeah. And where's Victoria right now?
Home.
Your home.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was on the ship.
Okay.
Is there a teleportation circle back in your home?
Not that I know of.
No.
I have it.
There was a teleportation. There was a teleportation station being built in La Mensa, but it wasn't done.
Would Professor know of any teleportation circles? He's
He's been alive a long time. Tactical.
He would know of one. It's on an entirely different continent.
Guys, I have a really
It'd be
bad
back
idea.
it'd be back in Ristalia.
Yeah.
What if, and say no to this, what if you all go to Nekrovskia and I stay here with the gnomes, take them safely to Lamensa, and I try to hunt down...
Yeah, Lana with a bunch of
Nalana.
hostages. Sounds like a great plan.
No, I'll drop them off at Lamensa and then go to Nalana. I'll at least get a head start.
Do we have
yourself?
time?
That's weeks. It's gonna take you weeks.
Well, I mean, either way, it's going to take us probably at least a week to get to your home. Multiple weeks to get there. At least I could find clues or something. Maybe he won't kill her. Maybe he'll...
I'm gonna say something all of us are probably thinking, but not what they want to say. Whatever's gonna happen between the two of them is going to be finished
By the end of this
In a-
conversation.
in a matter of seconds. If it isn't already.
The professor pipes in real quick. It might not be the best idea, but what about contacting your father? He's probably at least close by. Closer than we are, that's for sure.
And risk another sigil?
Nalana
We're
will
risking a sigil
never be
here, we're
able to
risking a
fight
sigil
Victor
there.
off by herself.
I don't think 2 of them can. As a whole group, we barely could, and that was when he was normal.
I think it's worth a shot. We can't just leave her there.
But if my father gets into... If he was to kill both Nalana and my father, he would have 2 sigils.
Yeah, I think we're risking more than the potential reward here.
Is there anyone we know within proximity to Nalana that we can talk to?
Glenn? Commissioned his guild?
It's closer than you guys are.
Either that or
It's worth a shot.
if we want to get there now,
They're the only ones
maybe
with
your god could do something.
any kind of chance.
Can I don't have the direct contact with her that I used to. Can I ask a favor?
What about your head prism? Could she mobilize a force?
There's so much.
It's up to you guys. You choose what it is you're wanting to do, and we'll see what rolls happen.
All right. Do we ask? The temple, Glenn?
I think Glenn.
Yeah, he's the most dispensable. Sorry.
I'm gonna
That's not
message
what I
Glenn.
meant.
I do agree with that,
'Kay.
actually.
What do you tell me?
You're not off base.
Glenn. Nesta. Emergency. What's the name of that forest?
Edge of the Farragos Forest.
Edge of the Farragos Forest. We'll pay handsomely later. Friend in desperate need. Bring forces as quick as possible.
I believe you have 5 more.
Named Nalana. Nalana the Ranger.
Nalana, the ranger. In danger.
Ranger danger.
Ranger danger.
God damn it.
Fucking Glenn.
Glenn's the fucking worst.
How's
That
it going?
was probably one of his words right there.
Yawn. Italicized. Okay. Waking up. We'll get on it. Waking up. We'll get on it. Okay.
Is he repeating those words to himself and
No,
using
no, no, no. I was not counting correctly.
Uh-huh.
What is said danger?
I should tell him. All right.
Beholder mixed with wizard.
A wizard has melded minds with a beholder. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't utterly important.
Yeah, world changing.
World changing. Please, 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 please.
Consider it done.
He's a good guy.
Like that Glenn guy.
He's gonna become
What a
stone.
man.
It's not our problem.
Right,
That's all he
Glenn's
says.
on it. So that takes care of that
Mr.
temporarily.
Nand, you got another sending?
Yeah.
Reach out to the council at the city.
Mm-hmm.
See if they can have the wizard send him closer and faster.
What's what's his name?
The mayor was... I'm not sure, but probably the professor remembers.
I think it was Skria.
Definitely not.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. I have so many information sheets I need to pull up yet,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't looked at limits.
That's okay.
in a
Luckily,
long
time's not
time.
passing in the game, you know?
Yeah, I don't care about his name. That's okay. As long as I have the, because we talked to him, so I can at least picture.
Sia.
him. Sia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Later.
Sia
The hair in
who?
the eyes.
I knew it was who.
Yeah.
Oh God, you've trusted this to Frogman. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sending it to Mayor Hoon.
All right, ready, Mr. Nand? Glenn is mobilizing to save world. He needs to be teleported closer to the threat. Please help him.
Well done. That's the way you do it. You said that.
Repeat after me, Mr. Nand.
You did it. You did it.
Mayor, Your Honor.
He's like, it's time.
No.
This is the joke.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna pull a
God.
prank.
No, Frogman,
This is my
no.
moment.
This is my prank. I'm gonna get Glenn murdered.
Obsidian wins here.
Damn it, no.
Glenn needs world-altering transportation. Edge of Farragos Forest immediately. I have 10 more.
Yeah. I'll just count down.
Bill, Obsidian wins.
No,
Wolfgang specifically.
not a Billa.
Anything you can do extremely dire. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Not close enough.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, come
At
on.
advantage.
At advantage because of his assistance.
Yes.
And guidance, of course.
Guided.
I'll allow it.
You're the
We're all looking out for each other and what
You're
our
a
abilities
dog.
are. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Well, I rolled double sixes plus a 2 makes it 9.
9.
Yikes.
I don't
Just
like
means
that.
our bill's gonna be super high.
It means it was an 8, not a 9.
Well, plus 1 from my natural.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said +2 though.
Plus 2 from
Plus
the
2
guidance.
from
From
the
the
guidance.
yeah. Very well, Frognand. It will be done. We'll discuss more about payment later.
Putting ourselves in a lot of debt helping these people.
Saving the world's fucking
It's worth
expensive.
Yeah, you're pulling out some Obscura. You're pulling out the Obscura to cast teleportation.
They're paid by the hour, so like.
So like,
They're gonna make it a ritual spell.
Oh, God.
I also have to adjust how many people are going now.
Yeah.
Because they were going to march with 15 people in tow, and now they can't. They have to send 9, including Glenn. You can only teleport 10.
Oh.
But maybe some
It's
obscure
worth
will
it.
go.
Yeah. Is there anything else we can do for Nalana? It sounds like we're gonna go to your home. Is the decision, right?
I think we have to.
I'm going either way.
Okay, and we're with you.
Do you want to go?
I don't know. I just like you have to save your family. My family's also so close. If we can,
Do you think we could lie to Victor? Throw him off in the middle of the fight.
And say what?
Big bad wolf's coming.
Tip our hand. Tip Glenn's hand.
but
we don't want to give him any warning.
But it might be enough to make him slip up and not kill
well,
him.
don't tell him about Glenn. Lie about something else. Because he can prepare for Glenn, but I'm not.
I have an idea.
Yeah, I can send more. I'll waste all my energy
I
today.
have an idea. Send to him. Say. Something along the lines of, Victor, this is Frognand. Sure.
No, let's say Victor. He knows he's Victor.
Sure, good call. You don't have to explain who you are.
Is this going somewhere?
It's going somewhere. He knows about Balacrats.
Uh-huh.
Let's say that Balacrats is on the way. He better fuck off. Is there a way to sound threatening
Okay.
by you proxy?
I can try. Enhance ability, charisma.
I kind of put my hand on your shoulder and I squeeze and I look you in the eye.
I get a guidance from you.
Yep.
I'm blowing all my fucking wad right
I got
now.
silvery barbs for.
Be aggressive.
Uh-huh.
Be angry.
Be aggressive.
I'm blowing a 4th level because I don't have any more 3rd levels left.
We don't like what you did. We sent the dragon your way.
Yeah.
Um,
We know what you're up to.
You guys are really like the emergency hotline. Like shit hit the fan and just rings. Like phones just start going off the handle. It's panic, sir.
Uh,
Don't let my sister.
All right, I'll say,
just found out.
Victor, better run. Balakratz is coming. You know he owed us a favor. I hope you're fast.
Because he's faster.
Because he's faster.
Nice.
Roll a deception check.
Come on.
at advantage.
Hey,
Plus guidance you
Yep.
gave me, right?
really good.
Okay. It's almost as good as I can do. 17. It's only you knew fucking sending.
Give me some scrolls.
You feel that connection strike for a
Uh-huh.
moment. And something grabs it.
Oh God.
An opportunity into your mind.
Oops.
Shit.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh!
+3 because of I'm right next to you.
From proxy.
He's good at these.
25. That was not even a very good roll on my part.
Don't taunt the DM. We don't know
Silvery barbs.
Cause his eyes just black over.
I never liked you, Frogman.
Dark Urge!
This is for my ring!
How dare you compromise Bramble? You succeed. You kind of shut him out. Let's go.
That's it? Just a laugh? That's all I gave you?
That's all I succeeded on.
I would have
Okay.
taken up at least a turn.
You
So,
can't protect everyone everywhere all of the time.
not yet.
Ugh.
We've done what we can.
Fuck.
How fast do these people fly? These flying types.
The fastest one here, I believe, is Wrangler.
The fastest, if we want a single scout, I could cast Long Strider on her. No, you don't.
I think that's, I have an idea here.
Okay.
Wrangler, if she burned her entire turn, is the fastest.
And I could make her
When you're
faster by
traveling
casting
long
Fly.
distance, it's a little less about speed and it's more about your constitution. It's your ability to keep up that pace for that long.
And he can only...
It's why soldiers
You can only bring yourself
walk
in the ring.
when they're going places. They don't sprint.
Right.
You don't weigh much.
Mm-hmm.
And then you and him both weigh more than a comfortable amount. Because we have this griffin.
We just got another terrible idea.
I love
What?
terror.
Kind of on a roll, I know.
This is good. Keep it going.
Just outside, there's a tent with a magical fella. If he's still there,
Oh, right.
might be able to send us somewhere.
That dude's got powers.
I have one
my
last
God.
sending in me.
What? I was thinking we could run out there.
Let's just fucking go.
Yes.
It takes us a couple hours to get there, right?
Yeah.
Maybe send them. They're on the way.
It's a couple hours walking.
Okay. So what we would ask him to teleport us where?
We need to get to Nekrothia. We need to get our airship, rescue our friends, and then, I guess, try to go rescue Nalana.
Hopefully, Nalana
So,
will already be rescued,
hope-
and if not,
Yeah, if she's safe, she's safe. If not, that's all we can do for now, right? So
Check in later.
I will call up Bobby, ask to probably have to purchase a teleportation.
We got money.
I have to roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll out in the open because his tent teleports around.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He did say he was gonna hang out for us, though.
It's not always his call.
Oh.
We're going to see if it's still there.
Okay. What's the DC? Do you
Come on,
want to announce
chat.
it?
Chat. Bless this dice.
30% and lower, it's still there.
Okay. And you're doing a D100.
D100. You need 30 or lower.
Huh?
Natural one.
That's a 56.
Not there.
Fuck.
I wouldn't know though, so to not meta, I would probably still send.
Okay.
Right? I mean, either way, so
I wanted to be fair about it.
Yeah.
Have it out in the open. It was a big moment.
just for the sake of time, I would ask him if we can purchase a teleport to Nekrovskia. It's super dire, urgent. Basically, is the gist of what I would have said.
Okay. Honey, I'm sorry. I'm not there right now. I might be able to steer this thing back around in maybe a day or two.
I mean, otherwise we're walking for a week.
Well, I can fly us there a couple hours a day.
Okay, so either way, we leave what we can to protect my people.
And we'll
Right
come back
now.
for them.
We go to Nekrovskia, tell them to sit tight, and we come back and we escort them back south because it will not be safe for them to traverse the Frostwild by themselves. Yeah? That's the best we can do, I think.
Sounds fair.
All right.
Can we even send again to let him know that we?
I'm completely tapped. I can
Yeah.
rest for an hour, get my arcane recovery to get a 4th level spell slot back, and send one more time. Then I'm
Uh-huh.
officially completely tapped of anything even remotely decent and powerful for the entire day.
I'm out of sending too.
So potentially I could do one more sending after a short rest.
Let's not worry about it.
We probably want to let him know we need him. Yeah.
I think we should check on Victoria too.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take a little nap and call Victoria?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Because she's in a similar predicament, or she's home, which is worse. So, doesn't really matter at the moment.
So we stay on actionable items, yeah?
Yeah.
We strip down everything we can to save my people.
Yes.
We go back, tell my mom and sister they have to stay put until we get back because it will not be safe out there for them until we return. And then we go to Nekrovskia. We hoof it because any action's better than no action, yeah?
I agree.
All right.
From the frying pan into the flames.
Yeah.
At least it's warm.
It's decidedly not
Look at
going
you,
to be
Mr.
warm.
Optimistic.
It's going to be very cold.
I imagine you convey all this information.
I give my +1 spear to your sister.
Okay.
Maybe we can, in a Discord, kind of decide what we can leave behind and stuff like
She
that.
wouldn't take the spear.
No?
She's not strength driven. She's dexterity.
It's a spear.
Yeah, it's strength.
Isn't it a versatile weapon? Then I give her the warhammer that I just got.
Warhammer
No.
is
Strength
also
as well.
a
It is a versatile weapon. It says right here.
It's not
That's
finesse.
one to
Finesse,
two-handed.
Finesse is the one that uses
Versatile.
dexterity. Versatile just means you can
Finesse.
wield it two-handed.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe
I do that sometimes
I guess
too.
I don't have to speak as Frognan. Maybe in our Discord we could talk about what we want to leave, and then
Okay.
Let's go.
yeah.
You strike out into the snow. Immediately, the frost bites you, burning your skin. It is
Cold resistant?
extremely cold out. It's not necessarily a storm, but there is wind whipping through here.
You're
You
going
are
right
fine.
away.
Yeah, I do want to say something to my sister.
Oh, yeah, oh,
before
okay.
we go, and
Yeah.
You sound like you want something too.
Well, I just am pretty fucked now.
Yeah, and I'm totally tapped too.
So, I
Yeah, me
mean,
too.
I have 10 HP.
Well, we're gonna have a short
So-
rest for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh.
But we're gonna have a short rest before we
Oh yeah, we probably are going to short rest.
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
It's up to you, yeah?
Yeah.
If you guys want to take a short rest, go ahead.
4th level spell slot.
Tag that short rest.
So, and then as part of the short rest, I'll just go to Elstrana and say,
Yeah, you can still roleplay during this.
yeah.
That seemed intense. What's going on?
So I rolled d8s, right?
So I tell her what's going on.
Yeah.
I have half a mind to stay here.
No, you need to be out there 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, but they're strong. And in Hovel Hollow we have what? You? That's it. Compared to what I've discovered down there, the Hollow Guard is nothing.
We're not going to go far. We're not going to put more people at risk to try and save someone. You're not saving them if you kill yourself. We'll be smart about it. Smarter than I've been in the past. You've done your thinking, Frogman. It's time to act.
We'll be back in... By the time the moon is in the sky again, I'll return.
Okay.
Hold out until then.
We will be waiting.
I don't know how the fuck you're gonna know that, but...
You're not looking at the moon.
We will figure it out.
Walk out.
You
Tell me to stay and I'm
a
staying.
sentry.
Yeah. Moonwatch.
Go. We love you.
Yeah.
You're working with bigger things right now. I know we're big. And we're important. It sounds like you have some world-ending shit that's about to start.
You know you're my world.
And I'm gonna stay in it. And you're gonna see me again. Because I'm your big sister. And no one kicks my ass.
Yeah, that's it.
Frog, if you want to stay, you can.
No.
We want you with us, but
Yep. No. Yeah. No.
all right.
So I can go. After about an hour. I imagine that conversation takes place at the
Towards
end
the end of it,
of
yeah.
the short
Yeah,
rest.
around like
Say
40
it.
minutes in, she's like, hey, 30 minutes ago, you should have left.
You say that 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
just like,
Oh shit, I'm really hankering for some magic right now.
it's gonna be a little awkward.
You start trudging along, break out into the... Ooh, yes, you were doing something.
No, I just wanted to rest.
Never
Okay,
mind.
okay,
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your
Thank
rest. You trudge out.
Bundled up again.
Yes, back into your winter clothing, stepping out into that biting cold. Wolfgang, you begin to track them towards the Krovska.
Once we get out there, I will change into my beast form.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and then I'll get low so they can crawl on my back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Lasts
right.
about an hour.
Yes.
All right.
And if I burn warlock spells, I can do it for 4 hours
Okay.
in total.
We can all
Get
fit
on
there?
his back.
He's a huge beast.
Sweet.
He is
Right.
he is the size of a dragon.
Bet.
Can you
Alright.
put your tiny hut on his back? Protect us from the elements.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
There'd be some checks involved with that.
I don't think I should do that. I think it's more important we have that in the
You guys
evening.
just like,
Yeah.
you
When
set
we
the hut
sleep,
and
yeah.
then we just fly and it's just stays there.
You fall from
yeah.
underneath.
Oh my God.
I think it actually encapsulates
Um,
entirely underneath too, doesn't
Would
it?
it?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
just top, like if a bullet could come out from
yeah.
underneath. I'm not sure.
all right.
I'll just start flying with all them on.
Yeah.
4 hours pass. Can't stay up there forever.
But I can
You
short
do.
rest and then do 2 more.
As you land,
Oh shit.
maybe going into a short rest as you begin to prep yourself. Breaking out of the tree line are dozens and dozens of armed guards. Wolfgang, you recognize these warriors. These are your shield men. And stepping forward, long blonde hair, red cloak,
Oh my god.
bearing the guard spears. His rank, your best friend, Bartolomea, steps forward. Wolfgang. The day saved, brothers. Come here. And he goes up to you, and that is where we are going to end.
The whole party drooling.
Fucking A.
Oh, he's hot.
Whoa.
This man is hot. All right.
We have sweaty and hot.
Especially in this room. Ooh, some big reveals. Moments with a god.
Sorry, your sister's about to die.
Shut up.
And a fork in the road.
Yeah, we don't know that.
We did everything we could possibly.
Literally,
You did.
yeah.
You really did. You really pushed those boundaries for yourself.
But you're a dick if you kill her, right? I'm just kidding.
I rolled to see who he would go after, and it makes just more sense to go after Nalana.
Yeah.
Got sidetracked by the party.
Right.
Oh no, god damn it. I'm sorry.
But-
we
But
didn't
you
know.
guys,
Yeah.
you utilized like a lot of your tools, and you had a lot of stuff at your disposal, different contexts you had. You really used what you had.
You were supposed to get sidetracked at the party.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have that day of celebration.
Well, with that all being
Even if
said,
we warned her, it might not have made a difference.
we'll see where this goes from here. As always, thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you all next time.
Fuck
Good night.
Bye.